ass up here. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Arch, we got to start the show. Hey, boo. Start the show. Boo. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Hey, how's it going, guys? How's it going? Hey, it's all good, man. How's it going? How's it going? Just got a message from JJ. JJ just came to me. Guys, we're starting the show. This is ArchieLuxury. Let's run the intro and let's start this show. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer, hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury here. Today, guys, we got a couple unboxings. I'm trying to get the zeal, the zeal on the stream to unbox. Come on and unbox. It would be great. We got the Zeal has got a great watch. JJ, you can come on too, man. We love you. We love the JJ. He is a friend. JJ's a friend, man. He's a friend. He's a good friend. Very good friend of mine, the JJ. What's happening? Tell me what's happening in the watch world. I'll tell you exactly what is happening. I'll tell you exactly what's happening in watches, wristwatch world. What is happening? Actually, it's funny. I had a map. I had a map of my travels. I've given them the kibosh. I've given a lot of these travels the kibosh because a lot of travels are not going to happen because the moolah is Fuki. Moolah is Fuki Fuctus. What do we got going on here? What can I say? Indeed, what can I say to my punters? What can I say? Indeed. What's going on? Oh, someone's jumped on my stream. Oh, fuck, it's Eddie. Just what I need. You know, how many hey mans do I get before I give him the boot? Hey man. You know, it's, yeah. Fuck, okay. If I get one hey man, you're gone for the day. Good, just He's at the beach. You're at the beach. Did you get the job, Eddie? Yes, no.
Not yet. I got an interview on Thursday.
Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We don't
Da,
end
e
the
că nu
sentence.
să se împleajă, mamă.
We don't end a sentence.
Păi,
Hey,
dar nu e
what beach are you
pășiți.
at? What beach are you at here?
In Chicago, man.
They have beach. Oh, Eddie, you know the rules.
Я хочу воду сеть, можно? Я
You
твой
get
телефон не уроню.
three.
I'm
You
not
get
gonna не уроню. Окей, я не буду телефон, man. Окей, хорошо, я отдам тебе сейчас. Окей, все, выключи тогда. Ну все тогда.
okay. Okay, that's good. We got Eddie there. What else
Все,
can I
я
say?
выключаю.
Okay, thank you, Eddie. We got a super chat. We got super chat here. Patel Philippe, $50. Thanks for showing the new Explorer 40. It's Schmicko. Can't hop on as gonna grab some dinner. Have a good show. Yes, the zeal. Gotta watch. I wasn't going to. I was hoping to. We'll do an unboxing, and this is what's happening in the watch world itself. Prices are coming down, man. Sorry, coming down. They're coming down. Have a look at this Rolex 40 mil Explorer. Absolutely spectacular piece. Have a look at this. This is what the Zeal has got. Look at this. Fuck. Look at this. A beautiful Explorer 1 40 mil. Beautiful watch. What can you say? Look at that. It's just fucking cool. Very cool. Cool. It's very cool. So, and I was actually telling the Zeal how I wanted one. I ended up getting the gold Breguet instead. Similar money. Yes. Yes, indeed. That's a story. A story and a half. So, let's get back. Oh, we got Mert 100, $5. First time chat for the box. Yes, I've got an unboxing. I gotta tell you what's going on. Let me tell you, as always there. Let me tell you what is going on. Yeah, so what's going on? I can tell you exactly what's going on. It is a different world. It's a different world. Let's have a look here. Just having a look. Oh, we got the link pinned. Thank you so much. We got two beautiful super chats in starting the show off. That's always a good start to get this baby off the ground. That's what we like to do. We want to get the baby off the ground. So today, guys, what I wanted to do is what I definitely wanted to do was also I've got an unboxing of a box. We'll talk about that in a minute. What's happening, guys? We are having fun. Curly is Curly, my good friend Curly. Boo. He's cool. Look, I just wanted to be my own man. You know that I don't need to suck cock or suck dick or do this or do that. I do the best job I can. That's what I do. I do the best job I can. And, you know, sometimes it's not always easy. No, it's not always easy. It's not always easy doing the best job you can. Curly's a beautiful man. That's right. And I got to tell you, sometimes I feel a bit used. I feel used and abused. Okay, what happens is I had the leading watch discussion channel. I'm the one who did that. Archie did. And I kind of feel a bit used and abused. I feel a bit used and abused. And I kind of feel that Curly came along, boosted his profile, got a loving audience, my audience. Started, started doing shows on the dungeon, love the dungeon. And then you know what happens? He gave me the 40% shakedown. You got a friend in Curly. You got a friend in Curly. 40% shakedown. And then he says, oh, I'm going to do it on the Mookie channel. I get, that's basically it. And I'm thinking, well, what the fuck? Hey, boo! Hey, boo! There's no money in it for me. Hey, boo! There's no money in it for me. Hey, boo! Hey, boo! And he wants the link. And what happens is Curly turns into a diva because Luxy Poo employee, aka employee, hashtag employee for life, he tries to promote a show on Curly's channel. Curly gets the shits. Don't promote your show. Well, didn't you just fucking steal my audience? Fucking promote the fuck out of, build yourself a footing, and then someone else just wants to promote their dismal show, and you got a problem with it. Hey, boo! Hey, boo! And he has a diva fit. And that's the same as JJ and his diva fit. Yeah, I was friends with JJ. Yeah, of course I was friends with JJ. But JJ was a meek fucking mouse. Before me, he was a meek fucking mouse. You look at the early JJ clips. He didn't have the confidence to do fucking anything. He didn't have the confidence to order a car wash. So I gave him a footing. He built his personality. He learned the tricks of the trade. All good, happy. And then he contacts me. His ego changes. He says, oh, I didn't need you. I could have done it myself. Yeah, look at fucking Tim Wong, how everybody loved his hiking videos. Nobody. This is what happens. They use you for a while and they dump you. Speaking of which, we got Uzi.
Yeah,
Hello,
bro. Listen,
Uzi.
I just got done jerking off, dude. I'm fucking tired. So Tan just told me on the dungeon. He said I do nothing to help you, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I said I'm probably the top fucking 5 super chatters in the last 6 months. He told me to go. He told me to go pull. Ask Mookie to pull it up. Can you pull it up for me? Because I don't feel good about this, Archie. He said, "Fuck me."
Hey, Uzi, we love you. We do
He
love
don't
you. I
love me.
don't have the
He said I'm
software.
in the grievance
Mookie,
garage. And
Mookie does everything in the Archieverse. Mookie does so much. He's the one who gives me the stats. I don't have the software. But Uzi, you are
no,
a
I'm
very
saying Tan said I do nothing. He said we don't do shit for Archie. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm probably the fucking top 5 super chatters in the last 6 months. I just fucked me off. It makes me not want to. What kind of narrative's being ran here? What do I do?
hey.
The fuck?
But does it matter? Does that matter? What somebody says?
You got a point.
Does it matter? Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, what does Mookie do? Mookie does so much for the Archieverse. Mookie, he does so much. What the fuck does he do? I still can't work it out.
He's a funny dude. He makes funny clips. He does good clips. You can't deny that.
Never heard him. Have
Oh,
you
fair.
heard Mookie's voice?
No, I heard. No, I didn't. What's up with his voice?
Well, I don't understand. Like Curly doesn't I don't understand
He
nothing.
says he's a high talker. The narc says he's a high talker.
High talker.
Yeah.
Uzi, I got a few super chats. Let me get these in.
Listen, I'm gonna pop off. I don't want to ruin the show. I'm not A grade like that, but I just want to pop on and say that. So
Uzi, we depend on your super chats. Without your super chats, I wouldn't survive.
Love you too, Archie. Hey, take it easy.
Thank you, Uzi.
Later.
We got Zeppy, $2. Apologize. Zeppy, $2. Apologize to Curly, Mookie, and JJ Knucklehead. Hey, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. They don't need you anymore. And then instead of treating you, the dynamics change. Instead of looking up to you and being grateful for you giving them airplay, these egotistical sons of bitches, they then think they're equals. They're not equals. The only reasons they've got an audience and a show, they should pay homage to their roots. They should pay homage to the roots. Instead, they have divas. Look at Curly. What did he do? Lux tries to promote his sinking ship, and Curly goes, "Don't promote your fucking channel on my stream." Well, fuck Curly. Look what you fucking did to me, you fucking lousy. Boo! Boo! Well, boo, you're not fucking making any money for me, so fuck off. Boo! You're not making any fucking money for me, boo! And as for JJ, I like JJ, but man, the guy is a fucking delusional fantasist if he thinks he didn't use me to get his footing and audience. He was a meek mouse before me. A meek fucking mouse. We got Patel Philippe, $5. $5. AC3, please pull up the pic I sent to your WhatsApp and let us know who is in that picture from left to right. All are in the Archieverse. Yes, this was a great pick. It's the Grievance Garage. Let's get this fucking thing up on the screen. The Grievance Garage. Let's get this fucker up on the screen. Let's get it. Let's have a look at this. Is this a Mookie clip? He does so much for the Archieverse. Did this come from Mookie? Mookie, did this come from Mookie? Hey? Did it come from Mookie? We got the Grievance Garage. Let's get this fucker on the screen now. Look at this. We've got who we got there. Oh, we got Angelic. Oh, we got Herman Ingram. We got Jax. We got JJ. We got, oh, that's who's that? That's fucking, I think that's that guy. What's his name? You know, Ostrich. No, that's fucking, what's his name? You know, Reaper. We got Ostrich Claw there. Next to him, who the fuck is that? Who's that? I'm not sure who that is. Who's that? We got the Leprechaun. Who's the fucking dead? We've got, who's this here? The is that Sirocco? Who's that? That's Daniel Katz. Who's this fucker on the? Oh, who's that? Is that Angelic? Jealousy, envy, greed, hate, viciousness, coups. The Grievance Garage. Who's this guy here? I don't know. E-begging, manipulation, lies, complaining, bong rips. Oh, where's Mike the Snake? Maybe one of them is... Where's Mike? Mike the Mistake. Ross Rachel Brady Network, $5. Arch, what's your favorite order at Pizza Hut? Oh, JJ, now you can fuck off. Hey, that's fine, JJ. JJ doesn't need me. Now you can fuck off. That's from JJ. Hey, JJ. Hey, JJ, you used me long enough. You had the fucking diva, the diva spread, the bitch spread, the diva. He had a diva fit. He came on my stream. I didn't say thank you quick enough. My fucking son's died, and JJ's got an ego. He's got an ego. He's got a fucking ego. He's got an ego. Now you can fuck off. Thanks, JJ. Thanks, JJ. And JJ's lousy message he sent me. I just want you to know I have no issue with you and always considered you a friend. I know you have two people in your ear convincing you to go after me. Hey, the only person who's in my ear is me, myself, and I. And I realize what a fucking manipulative New York son of a bitch you are. So I've laughed at, so far I've laughed it off. If that's the choice you need to make, I understand. But you're always been welcome to my show and the dinner. Yeah, the dinner's so you can get the leads. You didn't fucking ever do one thing for me. Everything was done for your fucking self. Okay? Everything was done for your fucking self. You've got a business. You had no business before. Now you've got a business. You got a business. Be grateful. Pay homage to the person who helped you in that business. Me. I fucking helped you in the business. You were a weak, meek mouse. Before the Archieverse, before you came on Team Archie, you were a meek mouse. Nobody would watch you or take you seriously. I gave you credibility. I gave you... Now, I'm not complaining. That's just the life cycle. But when you fucking pretend that you could have done it yourself, that's what makes me want to vomit. Vomit. So I really don't give a fuck. You know that, JJ? Have another fucking diva fit. The true colors of friendship come out now. The true fucking colors of friendship, right? I said to you, you're a friend for life. You came on my stream and you jumped off because I didn't say hello to you. Well, my fucking son died not so long ago. I'm not 100% JJ, but JJ's got an ego. That's why you needed the fucking CLS and all this fancy shit that you buy, because you're fucking hollow. Hollow inside. Now, let's have a look here. What other super chats have we got today? Who have we got today? We got Herman, Piano Dude, $2. Herman's another fucking weirdo. Herman, you know, sometimes you give me the most useless fucking advice. Absolutely fucking useless. Absolutely fucking useless advice. Herman, Piano Dude, $2. Rare form today. Angelic is obvious. Oblivious or whatever there Herman means there. Patel Philippe, $2. 4 from the left is definitely Dirk, not JJ. 1, 2, 3. That's Dirk? That's JJ. Fuck no. That's JJ. That's JJ. Come on, man. Who have we got now? We've got Forbin Colossus. Yeah. I'll just respond to JJ. I'm pissed that you never acknowledge the help I gave you in your creation on YouTube. That's it. You have these diva moments now. However, your memory is so short. There you go. Ungrateful cunt. Ungrateful cunt. That's all I can say. Ungrateful cunt. Gave him the link for years. Years. Gave him the link for years. Ungrateful cunt. And we've got another super chat. Here we go. Here we go. We've got... this is JJ's true colors coming out here. He goes, laugh out loud. You're the fucking walrus. And you're the fucking cripple, JJ. If I'm the walrus, you're the fucking cripple. You got free labor, slave labor for years too, for your stupid link. Yeah, it wasn't fucking free, JJ. I had to put up with you, you fucking slimy cunt. I had to put up with you. That's right. You know, I actually liked you, but you're a fucking venomous cunt. I remember when the dungeon was starting to do well, you fucking asshole, you went and tried to start another alternative to the dungeon. You're a fucking cunt too. You're a fucking ungrateful cunt, and you think I'm stupid who didn't see that. You're a fucking asshole. I mean, I honestly liked you, but you can be a fucking asshole too. And don't think that I'm as dumb as Curly says I am. Boo! I'm nice to Curly as long as he's making bucks for me. As soon as the bucks stop, get fucked. Oh, Curly, JJ says you haven't seen Venomous. Now he's turning on me. The fucking asshole used me to create his persona, his fucking streams, and then he's fucking let's see if the asshole take a call now. No, he doesn't take a call. Doesn't take a fucking call. You know, uses me, and then he has diva moments. Fuck off. I fucking created your fucking presence in the space. You used me. But no, you think your own brilliance is that good, you fucking asshole. You're going to call me the walrus. Well, fuck you, shorty. We have got here. We've got Herman Piano Dude, $10. This is the best show in years, man. This is the kind of stuff that I tune in for, man. Pontiff is firing. I'm just fucking telling you the truth. It's not about firing with double barrels. I quite like JJ, but what fucking annoys me is that he never acknowledges that I gave him his start. I gave him his start. Okay? That's what pisses me off, is that he doesn't say, hey, Arch, you helped me. No, he said, I could have done it myself. I don't need you. Has diva fits. Fuck you and your diva fits, JJ. That's what fucking annoys me. He's going to go after me. Well, fucking, you know, what an asshole. I gave you your start. I did everything for you, and this is how you pay me back. I did so much for you. And this is how you pay me back. Thank you, friend. Thank you, good friend. Thank you, good fucking friend. What a fucking asshole, hey? There you go. Just he wants to be venomous now. JJ, what a fucking cunt. Fucking, I mean, I had nothing against the dude. He if you don't want to come on, don't want to do anything, well, that's okay. You don't need to. Fucking nasty. Fucking just vicious. And he thinks I'm dumb enough not to realize. I remember when the dungeon started firing, he wanted to start an alternative to it. Just a real cunt move. I never said anything to you. I just shut up. But that was a real fucking cunt thing. Oh, he goes, good. Go back to your good friend Bear. Hey, I'm not. This has nothing to do with Bear. Okay? He's blaming Bear. Bear. Tell you what, Bear made a lot more money than you did, JJ. This is a business, and all I cared about was the revenue, and Bear did a better job than you. We got Patel Philippe, $2. $2. I always liked Daniel Katz. He's cool, man. Let's get Bear on here. Come on, Bear. Come on and split the venom with me. These fuckers, it's over. It's over. Let's drive the ship into the beach. Let's drive the ship into the beach. That's what I say there. Let's bring it. You know when they scrap these vessels. It's I'm just sending a link to Bear. Let's see if we can get Bear on. Please come on. I also want to give Bear an apology also. If Bear comes on, I will give him an apology. I want to give him an apology. We'll see what I can do. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can put up with before you realize these guys aren't your fucking friend. You know, they're not your fucking friends. They're only self-interested. They don't give a shit about you. Fucking, I haven't even spoken to Bear for weeks just because I fucking woke up to these fucking deadbeats. I'm suddenly listening to other people. They're in my ear. We got another super chat. Bear Clooney watches $28 Canadian. Who is JJ? Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. Who is JJ? Who is JJ? And we've got Patel Philippe. Patel Philippe, $5. Would a walrus be an appropriate photo to add to? You betcha. Bring on the walrus, Patel, with the girl-sized paddocks that was stolen. And we've got, who else have we got here? We got GD, 1 cent, 20 ARS. No Bono, Arch. And we got O'Sheen, every bangle, $5. Archie, you and your panelists are weirder than the Star Wars bar. Deal with it. Let's see if I can. Let's see. I got to tell you, everybody out there, they're all self-interested. They never were. They never were that interested in me. Never that interested in me. Archieverse, no. They're fucking users. You know what? I don't want to go to New York. Go to these fucking stupid fucking events with people who just want to use and fucking feather their own nest. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, off topic. Do you remember YouTuber Jay Anthony? Put his first vid in years. Nice to see him back. Jay Anthony. Jay Anthony. Fuck, the name rings a bell. I'm just trying to find it. Jay Anthony. No, I don't. Sorry. I'm just trying to find his channel now. Jay Anthony. No, sorry. I it rang a bell, but I can't remember. Sorry, I don't. JJ's got fucking glass jaw with you. You know. JJ's just self-interested. He's just self-interested. Just self-interested. That's exactly it. Self-interested. They're not interested in anything. They just fucking serving interested fuckers. That's all it is. It's the whole YouTube space. We got Bear Clooney, $2.80. Tan texted me that you need help. Yeah. It's it'd be nice to talk to Bear. I always love the Bear. You are always right about these people. Absolute cunts. There we go. I'd love to chat to Bear. Fuck, you know, I'd love to just have a talk to Bear, have a chat to him. I'd love to talk just for 5 fucking minutes. It would really help. He would jump on, but he's at the airport. Yeah, okay. No worries, Bear. I'd love to hear your voice. No worries. I would love to hear your voice. You're a legend. He's a legend. You're a legend. He's a legend. Bear's a legend. And you know, it's I gotta be honest with you, this whole YouTube space here, fucking self-interested. I was talking to CB. That's who I was talking to. You guys wonder who the fuck I was talking to. CB. Yeah, CB. I was talking to my friend CB last night. That's who I was talking to. And I was talking to him, and I had a good chat to CB. He's a great guy. Got another super chat from Patel Philippe, $2. I also texted the narc, but he doesn't take calls. And Bear Clooney, just go back to that good super chat. Who is JJ? Precisely. Believe you me, it's not just, you know, Bear who hates his guts. There's a lot of people who say he just used me. And I'm not stupid. I realize this. I know which side the bread's buttered on. I realize why these people come to the channel. And, you know, I realize this. And it is what it is. It is what it is, Arch. Yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We've got a super chat here. Nelson Oliveira, $2. We need HR ASAP. Yes, we do. We need HR ASAP. Patel Philippe, is this the wrong time to ask if the Explorer 40 is a good one and done? Yeah. It's a great one and done. I love that watch. Yeah. Let's see if we can get some panelists on. Who would I like on? JJ, why don't you come on? Come on and give me your side of the story. Let's see if JJ wants to come on to give me his side of the story. Why am I such an ungrateful cunt? Tans, he's tied up. Who else have we got here? Just having a look. let's get Ostrich Claw on. Come on, Ostrich Claw. Soyego never came on, just wanted to steal my snake. That's the only fucking thing Soyego wanted to fucking... Bear was right about Soyego as well. See if we can get Sard on. Get the general in here. Sard's a good... that's somebody who fucking cares about the show. Sard is a genuine... He's the genuine article. That's who it is. I like the Goldberg. The Goldberg, he's actually a good friend of mine. Goldberg's a good friend. Kessler, let's get him on. Oh, Marcelo. Let's see what actually Marcelo's... I've had a good relationship with Marcelo. I actually don't mind the guy. I don't mind him at all. Ooh. Oh, JJ says, nope, I'll address you on any other stream. Never coming on your shit stream again, you cunt. Another diva fit. Another diva fit. Yeah, that's how it is there. They're just divas. Marcelo's here. Hey, Marcelo, how are you?
Hey. Well, shit as always, but I mean, what else I can say? I'm going to make a coffee now, so I saw you alone, so I'm going to give you some company here.
Yeah, everybody's just, we got ER in the audience. Hello, ER.
Oh, this is nice. I didn't see.
Yeah, she's lovely, lovely lady. I always,
hope she's doing well. I remember she had,
yeah, she had some sickness there, but
yes,
I've got to tell you, I've stayed in touch with her. I really, I really do. She's a lovely, very, very. I'm just going to change. What sort of wrench does Bear? I thought Bear Clooney has. Oh, remove standard wrench. I'm giving Bear Clooney. Add as a moderator. Oh, I want the managing wrench. I've upgraded Bear's wrench. It's actually nice to see Bear. ER's there. Yes. Hello, ER. We really, I got to tell you that the streams I've listened to. Hello, how are you? Could you bring me a coffee, please? Thank you. Just getting a coffee. Ah, Marcelo. I think it's over. You know that? I got to be honest with you. Streaming is fucked. Okay? Streaming is fucked. Okay?
Well, I do see good people there. Mr. Zozo is in the chat. ER.
Yeah, I mean,
CB
I
that always used to hate
JJ
me.
used me. JJ used me. He built his profile. Then he has a diva fit on my show. Ungrateful, unfucking believable. And I like JJ, but you've got to watch these guys. We've got Mr. Goldberg, sir.
Goldberg. How are you doing?
Goldberg. How are we, children?
I got a few super chats. We got Mike the Mistake. Arch, are we linking to JJ after the show?
Good one.
I'm not fucking linking to anybody anymore. Okay? No more links.
We've got Bear. Come on in, Bear. Don't be a stranger.
I missed you too, CB. Ah, CB's there. We got Patel Philippe, $2. AC3, what are the odds Cleo gets the yellow gold Le Mans?
Who is
Cello.
Cleo?
Cello, as in
That's
lemon
you.
cello.
You're cello.
Cello.
Marcello. Probably better than you think. Better odds than you would imagine.
I mean, they already
I
sold in
know
the
I've
one,
got
right?
the employability of a can of Spam. I got the
Okay.
employability, the shelf life. A can of
No,
Spam
the
has the
shelf
longest.
life is very, very long for Spam. I mean, they're eating Spam from World War II still.
Now,
Which, by the way,
Mr.
Marcelo, where
Goldberg,
you're located, you might find some somewhere in an attic.
I'm
I gotta
going to tell you guys a story
Ooh,
that
here's the story.
it might change everything regarding the yellow lemon that you guys so much think that I might get.
Oh my God. Hold on. Let me translate. Marcelo is going to tell us a story about the yellow gold Le Mans that we think he might get. Go ahead, Marcelo. I will translate this into English as we go.
Please. Okay, so the boutique, the place that I got all these amazing Rolex that I got so far in the last 7, 8 years,
Yes.
the manager of that boutique is leaving
Oh,
this
no.
boutique to a different boutique.
No, that's bad. You know, that happened to me. That happened to me once.
And by the way, he of course introduced me not to the new manager. He actually introduced me for staff. A girl that's going to take care of me from now on forward. So you understand exactly now.
Yeah, no, that's tragic. That's tragic. You better buy something fast. Don't let her leave.
It's like, you know what, you guys talking about Marcel getting the new Lamont. I'm going to say thank you if the new girl now they're taking care of me going to give me a day job.
Yeah. You know what happened to me was the sales associate that I was working with, she had been there 20 years. She left. So she turned me over to another woman who I got along with really well, but that one got promoted to the head of Rolex for the entire chain, you know, for it's a corporate, you know, anyway, she's got like 15 stores, head of Rolex. I got 2 of them in 6 months. So I was pretty happy about that. So yeah, who you're hooked up with at the it's not the AD, it's who you're hooked up with at the AD that counts.
Yeah. No, he downgraded me, you know, from a manager to now a staff.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Mm-hmm.
Hey, anyone is interesting for day jobs? I mean, I might have a
you have to go. You might have to start over, but building some some buying history there. What are you doing, Arch? What are you doing right now?
Okay, let me just tell you now. What do you think? By the way, Tan Zeal, speaking of hard to get watches, Mr. Zeal has got a new wristwatch, just got in, fresh, brand new. I've seen the papers.
It's crispy.
40 mil. Listen to this. 40 mil Explorer 1. What do you think?
There she is.
You know what? He's going to do an unboxing. I was hoping to do it today. It'll probably be another day.
Crunchy.
And
you should buy Crunchy.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you there. By the way, you know, Curly, boo, 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 boo. You know, they think that I don't realize, you know, they're useful to me as long as they're making money. As soon as they stop making money, I'm not going to put up with their diva fucking mood swings. Okay, soon as their usefulness to me ceases, I'm not going to tolerate their boo, boo.
I thought you loved
got a friend in Curly. You got a friend in Curly.
Oh, guess who is in the audience right there?
You could steal all the leads.
We have ER in the chat for the first time that I've noticed in a while. So happy to see you, madam.
Now, I got a story for you. Can I tell you a story? So anyhow, guys, I don't know if you know this. Yeah. I picked up my LV box. We're doing an unboxing now, and it's good. We've got ER in the audience. So anyhow, let me tell you the story. I bought the box that the community fundraised. That box was actually damaged. Okay, but don't tell LV this.
Much like yourself.
What happened is I bought another one on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the guy knew me. He did a good deal.
Hey.
I actually paid 5,000 Australian for it.
Mm.
Exactly. Now I then took it back to LV and said,
Get
guys,
it painted.
I want to get the painting done now. Because I kind of realized, you know what? Fuck it. I want to enjoy it. I love it.
Do they send it to France for painting?
No, they have a painting division in Australia. And they said to me, we now charge for it. And I said, hang on a minute, guys. When I bought it, you said you'd paint it for free. I had a massive fight with them.
Mm.
Anyhow, they agreed to do it for free as an exception, blah, 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 blah.
One last time. Super chat.
Oh, by the way, Bear's just come to me. Sorry. Let's get the... Bear just said, you need Curly. Make good with him. He helps your show and your finances. I love you, Curly. Curly, come on, man. I'm just gonna stick.
There we go.
Come on, Curly. I love you. Come on. And JJ as well. JJ, I didn't mean any of that.
No, of
It was
course
just,
not.
I'm just in a slump, JJ. The show's not doing well.
You're on your
No,
period.
I'm just alternative, JJ. I
it was
love
men-
you, man.
It was
I love you,
menstruation.
man. I'm just going to send it a sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you.
Why don't you sing the "I'm Sorry" song?
On the string. Come on the stream.
Will you sing it? Will you sing the "I'm Sorry" song for them?
Good. Oh, good. You're my friend. He's my friend. You know that?
Yes, we know. We know that.
He's
Wait,
my
I thought Marcelo. He has no friends. Just so you know, he has no friends.
friend. By the way, I'm going to use this is my Luxy Poo handkerchief to
Mm.
hold my very hot coffee cup. There we go. There, very.
That's not a cup. It's a glass.
Poo. This is the Luxy Poo.
It matches your shirt.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah,
I
the
just
super
got back
chat.
to JJ, I love you. I love you. I love you, JJ.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Just
We're all friends again.
having a bad
Damn.
YouTube
Life.
channel, bad YouTube time.
Mm.
By the way,
Everything's down.
who is this Explorer that we see in the screen?
That's actually Tan the Man. Tan the Man just got it. It's a 1st of August.
Patel Philippe.
It's
Patel.
a 36, right?
No, this is 40 mil, 40 mil, 40
Oh,
mil,
nice.
40 mil,
40 mil.
40 mil, man. You can tell by where it's got the Explorer placed.
Let's look at the loom all throughout the. Hey, read the super chat, damn it.
Hey, boo! Here we got a super chat here. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. Mark, from one author to another, you can take an LV unboxing seriously when the author of Collecting Louis Vuitton bought a fake for $5.99. Yes, it's very difficult. I knew it was fake.
It is very difficult to take him seriously, Patel Philippe, but here we are.
I can tell you, we got some gun glass, $5. I'm on the wait list for a 40 mil Explorer. Doubt they will ever call those sons of bitches. Now, let's get the.
Thank you for that, Gun Glutton, and thank you, Patel Philippe. But before we go on, we've got super chats stacking up. Frank V with $10.
Frank V super chat. $10. That's great news, Bird Brain. Marcelo, unfortunately, you not God and you won't fly, you flightless bird brain. But it does mean the Smurf stays. One Le Mans is enough. Your collection is still best in the tubes.
And we have another thank you very much for that one, Frank V. And now we have a super chat from Gun Glutton for $10.
By the way, I just want to say a big hello to ER.
Darling.
I hope you're doing well. Please.
It's getting a bit better.
Please. Look
by the
after
way,
yourself. John sends his regards. I spoke to John, and We've got a super chat here, Gun Glutton, $10. Also, my class failed on my 2013 Omega two-tone Seamaster Heritage and have been waiting over a month for a new one. I'll never buy Omega again. Garage brand. No.
Garbage brand, he meant to say.
Gun Glutton.
Do you know? Okay, I actually had a problem with the clasp on this one. I take it into the. I'm going to go full screen. I take it into the AD because I can't close the damn thing. It won't, like click. It just clicked in. It wouldn't do that.
Oh.
They take one look at it and then they go, "Sir, your extension is kind of stuck halfway out." And that's why
it's the Omega, right? I mean, you know that I broke a,
Yeah.
I broke a class. I broke a class of Omega in
I just
less than 6
fucked up
months.
how I was trying to close the damn thing. Anyway, they went, here, let us fix that for you, you stupid man.
Yeah, they fixed it for me also for free. I actually broke it in about 6 months.
Anyway,
when I had the watch.
Gun Glutton, are you sure it's bad clasp or did you just fuck something up? Because hopefully.
No, I tell you what is the problem is because we are used to Rolex. We got Rolex before the Omega, so we are used to actually clip, suddenly pack, close the back. So sometimes the shit happen with.
Now I got to tell you, I got something else to tell you there. So anyhow, I went into the store there yesterday. They had it ready for me. Please check on WhatsApp. This is from I got a 44 mil on the same day as Tan. Must be a lucky day from Bud the Stud. Bud the Stud also got one. Fuck. Okay, let's have a look at this now. Let's do the unboxing. Da-da-da-da!
This is.
Okay, so we're doing an unboxing. So this is, I went in yesterday. And here we go. This is the box. The box, we're going to unbox this. And they also gave me 2 fragrances.
Nice.
It was Louis Vuitton Symphony. I think that's a unisex.
You know, Archie, I just want to tell you that with the amazing watch collection that I have, I actually have a watch roll that costs like $50 in Amazon.
Yeah, me too. I have like a $10 Amazon box. Put the money in the box.
Collection. There's nothing nicer than having a beautiful.
Put the money in the watches, not the box.
We're going to take it out. So now, okay. So that's firstly. So that's the. I've just unbagged
the box.
Baggage.
You know what, Marcelo? What if it's Mrs. Lie's head in that box?
You know.
Oh my God, I can't. Sorry, I said
bagism. Okay, so there we go. We take that off.
And
tell us how it smells, Archie. How it smells before you. Do the sniffing
there
test.
We go. The sniff test.
It actually doesn't smell much of anything. It smells.
Well, thank God, because I was a little worried about the contents of that box, Marcelo.
Da-da-da-da. How's that?
I'm really glad it doesn't smell like spoiled, like meat. Marcelo, did you ever have like a cooler go bad at your place? You come in after a long weekend.
Okay, here we go, guys.
You might be surprised.
Here we go. Da-da-da-da.
Nice.
Is that nice? I don't know, man. That is a little in your face.
3.
Yeah, it's very big and it's like it sort of looks like it was stenciled on there with white spray paint.
It probably was.
I'm just going to say about myself that
it's very big and very white.
Ta-da, look at this.
You look nice, actually.
How much to paint over it?
Da-da-da-da.
I think it's service for free, no?
The AC3 box.
Archie is a part of LV service, right? I mean, they do it this as service, no?
Well, they tried to charge me $800 to do this, but but they apparently said to me they've now reversed the decision and it's free. Frank B.
Wow, it's amazing to know that $800 can be
Look,
free.
you know what?
Fuck me
I don't
there.
care. I did this. You know why I painted this box?
Mm.
For me. I did it for me. Tacky. Thank you, Angelic. I need the approval of the community. So there we go. That's the box. What do you think, guys? What do you think of that? The AC3. Because I promised with the previous, when I did the fundraiser, I was going to get it painted.
What's that kangaroo decal on there?
Oh, that's actually
the sticker.
No, that's actually their old one.
Yes.
It says Brisbane. Louis Vuitton, Brisbane.
This is the symbol of Brisbane, by the way?
Super chat.
It's Australia. Australia has kangaroos.
Yeah.
Mr. Bark, $5 Without you, these folks are just wallpaper. YouTube, friends with money in play. Hilarious. Mark, Patel, Saad, true legends. Put them on a pedestal. You betcha.
No, I know, Archie, but I thought, each city usually they have their own kind of flag or something. So I thought maybe this is the Brisbane.
Oh no! Look, it's. I chose it. I chose it because that actually they had Melbourne. It actually would say Melbourne, but they agreed. Look at that! Isn't that? You don't like it? Be honest.
This is expensive, Archie. It's not like
Marcelo has a $200,000 watch in a $10 Amazon box.
Something like that. roll, not box, roll.
But I just think that's it. The AC3, and I've actually done something today. I've gotten all the watches out yesterday because I was in the city, and guess what? I'm going to put them in the box for you as a special treat, because why not? Let's do it. Hey.
By the way,
when another super chat, we got we did that one there. Yeah.
By the way, when I take the pillows out of my box, of my roll, many times they fall apart, and I've been to the dollar shop to buy this instant glue to glue that back. So. By the way, there is cartons inside, just to let you guys know. I didn't do that. I can fill up the rolls with carton.
Look, it is what it is. It's some people like the box, other people don't. It's whatever you want, I don't have a Le Mans. I would love to have a Le Mans. That's an incredible. You have some incredible watches there.
Yeah, the Le Mans and the Platinum Daytona, they got treated in a better roll box that come from Panerai. The ones that they give free when they give you the.
I also have the LV roll box. I have the LV roll box.
This is one big
AC3 on that as well. What do you think, Marky?
Yeah, this can be a beautiful.
Don't do it. Just get a Sharpie.
Yeah, this is actually a nice travel thing.
It's waste of money, Marcelo. That was when I was at the peak of my career.
Hey, I just was, after I tried the Yellow Gold Lemon and I thought that my Rolex boutique is invisible, I announced myself as a god, and I got stabbed. Basically, I got fall down and stabbed in the back. So, just a small warning: don't ever announce yourself as a god, and then you get a big fall down.
God has a sense of humor, Marcelo.
Yes.
So, guys, I got to tell you, that is it. What do you think? I'm going to put the watches in just for you today, so that a special treat, because I've been a bit down. I've been a bit down recently.
You know what, though, Archie? Are you healthy? I mean, you've had a lot of loss in your life, but are you healthy?
Touch wood, I am.
You don't have the cancer. You don't have the diabetes.
Not yet.
The worst thing you got is the male pattern baldness thing going on. But, you're healthy.
Well, Gober, he said not yet. I'm
Yeah.
going to say not yet either. You know, I mean, we never
Well, let's
know.
be
We're
honest,
getting
Mark,
old, you know. We're
He is
getting
work-
old.
he is working on the diabetes. He's working on it. But, but really, honestly, when I think about it, I just know too many people who are, in ill health, not their mobility is bad. They got the diabetes. I have a friend who's barely 40 with stage 4 cancer, barely 40. So, I'm just saying,
barely 40?
barely 40. And
Barely 40? Fuck.
yeah.
Well, Rabbit, I don't know if you saw yesterday, I had a tribute to a YouTuber called Rabbit. He was on VinWiki. He's a bit of a, if you're into cars.
Oh, VinWiki. Yes, we remember our VinWiki episode.
And the poor bastard, he's 45. Rabbit died from fucking not prostate. Was it prostate? No, it wasn't prostate. It was stomach cancer. Fucking stomach cancer. It's so unfair.
There's a lot of sad things in the world. So I realize as I'm getting older, I'm like the next big birthday I'm going to have. You know what my next big birthday is going to be?
What's that, man? Tell me.
70. I mean, I'm not 70. I'm only 66. But my next big birthday is
lifetime away.
It's going to be 70. I don't know. Time speeds up. Don't you look back at things and think, oh, that was a year or two ago?
Don't you think you are lucky?
And it was like 10 years ago.
Celebrating old age. There's some of us who look at my son, 28.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck.
Yeah, very lucky. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
we got a super chat. Patel Philly, $5. Sallow, which watch in Archie's collection is at Le Mans level?
Well, come on.
I would say, could I say the world time maybe?
No, you could. You'd be kind.
You could. You could, but you won't.
Come on, I mean, seriously, what is the best watch in your collection right now? Is the world time, right?
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I agree with that. I agree. I'm just setting it up for you. I'm going to show it to you. I got to tell you honestly, these watches, happiness isn't just owning these fucking things, okay? It's all the friends on YouTube you develop. That's where the real wealth is, Marky. The real wealth is all the friends on YouTube who stab you in the back.
No.
Okay, Archie, if my business is going to continue go down the hill like it's going now, next week I might show you guys that my best watch in the collection is going to be a Casio.
Well, Marcelo, what's happening? You know what? Can we have a serious discussion for a quick second? What is happening with your business? Is this like your business specifically, or is this restaurants in Japan? Is it in your city? Like what economically, what's happening over there?
Well, is that I am a Israeli restaurant here in Tokyo, and as you know, Israel is basically bakakte.
Are they boycotting? Hold on, are they boycotting you as a protest against that war? Is that it?
What?
Yeah. It's like I am basically representative of baby killings and things like that.
So now that begs the question: can you rebrand? Can you wear a keffiyeh? What do you call it? The checkered scarf. Can you just rebrand the entire? Because listen, let's be honest. The difference between halal food and kosher food is like there's no difference.
Actually, I'm not kidding. I started to bring halal wine. I have halal wine and halal beer.
So
I mean, it does exist.
You just need a consultant. Bring in Patel Philippe. He'll redo your menu. I don't know. These are just thoughts. I mean, maybe rebrand. Maybe become American.
Jeez, I didn't realize it was that. That's fucking awful. But it's nothing to do with you. You know this? Like,
not personally, but
you don't really give a shit about any of these things, do you?
No.
Well, at the end of the day, he's got to sling hash to make a living. This is what feeds the engine. Yeah, dog training's down too, but it isn't nothing to do with me. It's just, like after COVID, everybody got a dog, and now the economy is funky and people went back to work, so they're getting rid of dogs. So it's a little slower than normal.
Oh, they're getting rid of dogs. How can they? Aren't dogs for life?
Oh God, you would think so, right? But no, people get them when they're bored with them. They take them back to the shelter.
That really pisses me off,
This is almost like adopting a child, and after that saying, fuck off. Kind of.
Yeah, well, they do.
Okay, guys, here we go. Here's the collection in the box.
Wait, there's a hole.
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza.
Right. What's on your wrist?
Nothing.
Oh, that's a problem.
They're all in the box.
Well, obviously you need one. You need two more. One to fill the hole and one on your wrist.
Goldberg, I think I'm going to try to go down more realistic. That is not that much realistic, but instead of a yellow gold lemon that we all know that is never going to happen, what about maybe a steel Panda Daytona?
How about I put a tutor in there? Can I put my son's tutor in there?
Those are hard to get. Yeah, you could, but you shouldn't. I mean, and sorry, guys, I didn't mean to be talking about filling holes. That's, pardon me. I might have overstepped my bounds.
You think it's too much to ask, Goldberg? Goldberg, you think it's too much to ask, Coach?
I think you should rebrand your restaurant. You can't be Israeli anymore. Super chat, super chat on the board. Super chat.
Patel Philippe, there we go. Poll update, please. We've got a poll going here, and this poll is: what does AC3 care about the most? Money, honey, being your friend. And it's a neck and neck poll. 78% said money.
Well, how can it be neck and neck? It's not neck and neck.
So, I didn't do well. So there's the AC3 box. AC3. What do you think of that?
Well, missing one baby there. I mean, what is supposed to be the one?
I can get my son's tuna. I can put the tuna in. Do you want to put the tuna or the Grand Seiko in?
No. Let's try to think about a future piece that can be filled up. What would be if? I know money now is problem in all of us, including me. But
well, actually, I had two things. I had two thoughts. Yeah. If money was great, the two-tone would go down into the bottom line, and I'd get a solid gold piece. But if money's fucked,
nice.
The bluesy goes into the precious metal line, and I get I think either a Breitling, Super Ocean Heritage, or a PAM.
Archie, let us
fuck the Breitling. Don't touch these Breitlings ever again. I love the watch. I think they are great, but I got so much fucked up by Breitling in the ass that I'm never going to.
What happened? What's your story with Breitling? Tell us right after this super chat.
Super chat. We got a super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. What Grail piece would you fill the box with as your final? A Grail. Fuck. You know what I would love as a Grail?
What would you love?
I would love to have. I'd love to get a annual calendar, a big size annual calendar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But they're expensive. I'd like a second Patek. Or a Lung A1. Actually, I don't fucking know.
And
I don't know. What do you think, guys?
Bud the Thud.
We got Bud the Stud. Bud is always. He's also got a. He got a Explorer one. Bud the Stud, $20. I was given 2 French Bulldog puppies as free from my stud. Was then offered 20 grand for them little French frogs. So they are gone. I mean, dogs are as much as a Rolex.
Sounds questionable to me, but okay. Glad you got your stud fee. That was some expensive sperm. Maybe he's a best in show winner. What do I know? But good on you, bud. And taking puppies for a stud fee is common. Pick a litter, but usually one. So I don't know. Maybe you have a best in show dog. Who knows? Thank you for that one. That was a generous super chat from Bud the Thud. and 2 French bulldogs. But we do have another quick one from Patel Philippe.
Here we do. Patel Philippe, $5, $2, $2. You missed one above Bud. Also, congratulations on your Explorer 2.
Here we go. That's the one. There it is. Gun Glutton, solid state, $4.99.
Gun Glutton, $5. Solid gold Santos on bracelet will complete your life, Arch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I like the Santos. That's on a bracelet or that's on a leather strap.
a leather strap usually.
Bracelet.
I think
He's saying
they have a
bracelet.
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 So the story with the Breitling is that I actually had my opinion was an amazing Breitling. I had the chronograph, the Chronomat 44 plus the GMT with the new amazing 0B4 movement that they actually did.
So what happened?
The problem with this amazing movement is that the motherfuckers decide here in Japan, because you bought the watch in a second-hand shop, the watch is used. So for the amazing service, you're going to need to pay double comparing to somebody else. And the service in Breitling is basically nothing. They actually open the bag, they put some oils, and they close the bag back. Overall is a different story. And overall, for my beautiful, amazing piece that I pay $5,000 for it will cost $2,500 to do the overall on my wonderful Breitling. So I told them, go fuck yourselves. And I needed to get rid of the watch for about $3,700. So I don't want nobody else to suffer my pain ever again. So fuck them.
We got a super chat here. Patel Philippe, $2. You missed one above Bud. Congratulations on your Explorer. Patel Philippe, $2. Cello, what's Archie's best motherfucker watch? I think you said the world time. I would actually say the best watch I have, movement-wise, is probably the JLC. Column wheel chronograph, vertical clutch, ceramic ball bearings. It's winner chicken dinner. Marky, I would love to have a gold sub in my box. Never sell yours. AC3 box. I got the AC3 box.
Yeah, Archie, talking about complication, until now, the Breitling that I don't have was kind of amazing. The most complicated watch I ever owned. GMT, chronograph, diver. You have it all.
I have a question for you boys, but let's get to it right after this super chat right here from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe, $5, AC3. Would you be able to end it all if your 1016 came back and you rode off into the sunset?
How was the 1016? How important that watch is?
Actually, the funny thing is, when I went to America before the burglary occurred, I was on a boat and a guy actually had a 1016, and the funny thing is I hadn't seen one for so long. As soon as I saw it, I thought, ooh,
very small.
It's kind of funny. When I had it, it's like this. It's like the only way I can confer this, it's like going back to primary school. If you've finished your primary school, then you go back and visit the school and you think, fuck, the classrooms are so small. As a kid, you remember them so big.
This is actually interesting because, Gondor, tell me if you see the same as me, because let's say you own the Saab, you own the Daytona, you own the watches I own. When you wear them, they're okay. But when you see somebody else wear them, they look almost like twice bigger, right?
Actually, when someone else wears them, they look cool. When I wear them, I see flaws in them. You have that problem,
No, but they look bigger. I'm telling you.
When I wear things, I think, oh, fuck, I can see the scratch. I sold my Reverso, and when I wore it, I saw a little scratch. I saw this imperfection. I saw this. I saw that. When I fucking sold it, the guy puts it on, and I think, fuck, that looks amazing. Actually, and I think sometimes I should invite friends over
to admire your watch.
You have no friends. Okay, don't worry about that, client. And they can wear the watch because they look so much better when they're not on my fat wrist.
Well, you know what happens is I will get bored with a watch, put it away, and then I'm going to see it on YouTube or
Mark, and particularly when they do things like they change the bracelet, you think, oh, I've done that. Oh, it looks so, that's how come I've rebought the Speedy so many times, because it looks so great in the articles. You know what I mean?
And you know what? When I get bored with a watch, I'll start to watch YouTube videos about that watch just to pump me back up to make me like it again. It's really, it is we have defective personality disorder with something wrong with us for sure. There's another super chat here from Patel Philippe.
Patel Philippe, $2. AC3, why do you always take gold sub over day date? That's actually a good question. Good question.
It is. And it is true. You do that. I wonder why.
I got to be honest with you. Okay, say ignoring money because the day date is more money than the gold sub. But if either one, right? A 40, we're talking a 40 mil day date and a gold sub. I'd have to go the gold sub. Why? Why?
Because it's a more motherfucking watch. That's why.
No, because I really like the sporting ethos of the sub.
Okay. You know what, Archie? I'm going to ask you even something better. Let's say money again, no problem, no issue. You have opportunity, a solid yellow gold Submariner, a new one, or the new deep sea solid gold, solid yellow gold.
I think the deep sea is too big. It's too big. It is actually too big. Okay,
but
that's ridiculous.
But it will motherfucker everybody else in the world.
No, I'd be honest with you. I like a gold piece, but I don't care what other people. I want something for me, right? And I got to tell you, Lucky, I was actually offered a swap. Okay,
did you?
No. You know why I say that? Because I remember the video of Archie. Look, I remember the video of Archie about 10 years ago. Yeah, he was younger, he was stronger, and he came out of the pool with that yellow gold Submariner, right? And he was like getting out of the pool with the self say, you know what, you motherfucker.
Oh, that was such an amazing time. Marky, I got to tell you, seriously.
So imagine you that time with today at solid gold deep sea. I think you would rock it, right?
100%. 100%. Marky, you okay there?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I am. Checking I was looking at my phone. Okay, so the gold. Speaking of gold subs, could I? I'm wearing steel right now, Omega. But can I daily the gold sub?
Yes. No.
Yes or no? Yes. No. No. Yes.
Can I tell you a story, Marky?
Can I stop you?
My good friend in Melbourne, Undertaker. No offense.
Sucker horn?
Undertaker. You know Undertaker?
I don't.
He has a yellow gold sub.
Yeah.
And as his beater, he wears a no date sub. And he said it makes him appreciate the solid gold as a special occasion watch.
Because he doesn't daily.
Nice.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and the funny thing is, he sold me the Tudor. My last Tudor Burgundy, he sold it to me because he got the sub in, and that was his beat. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what, Archie? Let's say opinion. Where that yellow gold deep sea. Do you believe there is a potential value wise in that piece, or is going to drop like fuck?
Well, everything.
What do you think?
The yellow gold deep sea. Look. Yeah. You know what? I think I got to tell you, you've got to stop looking at watches as investment vehicles. Okay.
Yes.
Now let me say this to you. Okay. In your case, you got some amazing stuff, but in Mark Goldberg's case, you know what? It doesn't matter to Mark.
Well, it's just ordinary stuff that I have. It's expensive, but it's ordinary.
But Mark, you're much better off having the sub. It suits you perfectly. You know, Marcelo, once you get to a certain age, it doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, it really doesn't matter.
You get to a certain age, you start thinking about downsizing them. I mean, you're in the acquisition phase, you know, for most of your life, but at a certain point, you start to think about consolidation, and you just don't want to be responsible for as much stuff, or at least I'm starting to feel that way.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you, Mark. Totally.
Then we're gonna have to. Then we need to get a much smaller box for you and start emptying out those holes.
Yep. I totally agree with you. The thing is, Mark, let me say this too. Got some more super chats. Let me get this.
Yep.
Watch for it. $7. Best pre-owned paddock chronograph under 100,000 Canadian.
This is the Canadian is not far away from Aussie dollar, I guess. Right?
Look, there's many
120 Aussie. How much going to be?
There's
Aussie?
many good paddock chronograph. I don't think they're very good value, to be honest with you. I personally, let me tell you my own view. Okay, you can either take it or you can leave it, right?
Mm.
I honestly think that World Time is one of the best bang per buck complication paddocks. Okay. 30,000 US dollars, 40,000 Canadian gets you a World Time. That's what it was. 40,000 Canadian, $40,000. You know what? $40,000. Right? And I tell you one thing for sure. You know what?
You too could buy a blurry watch. Oh, there it is.
$40,000. You know what? Why wouldn't you add 40,000? So that's 40,000 Canadian. And then we say, right, you know what? We want a chronograph. You know what? I got to tell you something. Best bang per buck. I reckon that Breguet, no bullshit. Breguet Type 21, solid gold, fucking chronograph.
No,
for the money.
You got a ridiculous amazing deal with that.
No, it's not. It's not, Marcelo. You can get them that price. That's the price. That's
really?
They're not.
Yeah.
This here is about 15 Canadian. 15, 16 Canadian. So 40. That's under 50,000. 2 watches, solid gold, a gold paddock, and a gold Breguet. Fuck, that's better than one. Now, as far as gold, as far as paddock chronographs, I'd probably go for a 5960. JJ
guys,
before.
you guys need to understand how good price it is. I mean, the solid gold that Archie have in that Breguet, if you compare this in a coin, you know, is with the same amount of gold, the coin is more expensive. So it's a very good value for money, actually.
Now, real quick, I'd like to play a song, quickly for our next super chat, which is from the one, the only, Bear Clooney.
Bear Clooney watches, $7. If I come back, I will have to hide behind Tan's wallet again. If I come back, I will have to hide behind Tan's wallet again. What does he mean?
I think you're reading it wrong. You have to really interpret the Byzantine mind of the Balkan nations. And when when a Serbian says if, what he's really trying to say is when. Beg me, ask me, soothe me, help me come back. And I will have to hide behind Tan's wallet again, which means that he would depend upon the generosity of Tan to keep the show moving forward for you, because he would be taking the role as your sidekick, But when he does that, you always steal his job and make him run the show, and you become his sidekick. So he would need a lot of tan assistance when he comes back. That's what I feel like. This is a lot of movement on the part of Bear Clooney. That's why I played the song, because I feel like Bear's loosening up. You need, your hole needs filling, but maybe the hole in your heart, Bear, needs filling with a little bit of Archie. Maybe. Just saying.
And we got another super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. I'm just excited to see the Eddie Bear Slav connection.
That's what I'm saying.
Archie, in Patek Philippe, what is considered more kind of motherfucker, a mini repeater or a perpetual calendar?
Minute repeater, definitely.
Does Patek take a minute repeater? But I mean, the perpetual calendar, I thought is the grandest of complications. But if they make a minute repeater, there's probably only a few of them out there, right?
Yeah, I think they are famous on the sound that they actually doing.
Minute repeaters from Patek are normally $500,000. Okay,
there we go.
Good.
$500,000 fuckeroonies. I would say, the best. I got to show you something. I'm just going to bringing this up now. The best bang per buck chronograph is actually an annual calendar and a chronograph. Let's just call this up on the screen now for you guys. This is what I'm talking about. 5960. I would also say a 5170. They also are really good buying. Unfortunately,
wow, Archie, I had a customer with that 5960 in steel. I think the first one with the white dial. Yeah,
they
with the white dial.
Let's have a look at this. How much are they looking at for a 5170? So these here, this is US smackaroonies, US dollars. So these here are about fucking $40,000 to $50,000. The cheapest. Cheapest one we can get $44,000 from Hong Kong. I reckon that's fucking gorgeous. But for the same money, cheaper, we could have a World Time and a Breguet. Would you do that, Marky? What do you think? You don't love the Breguet?
I mean, I like the Breguet, but I do. I especially like the coin edging on that. Yeah. But I like the JLC a bit better, to be frank and honest.
Yeah, no, I love both of them. I got to be honest with you. When I bought them, I was in a different frame of mind.
They're good value.
I actually had money in the bank, which I don't have anymore because
What happened?
Archie, would you
I bought the World Time.
But Archie, would you ever reconsider a Panerai, or did you own a Panerai?
Oh no, I love Panerai. I would love a gold Panerai. I think they're amazing. Did
you own a Panerai?
Yes, I have. I had a PAM 24 submersible.
Wow.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that model. I wouldn't buy that model again. But I would definitely get another PAM. I love PAM is actually, Mark, I'm 20 years behind the fashion, 10 to 20 years behind the fashion, okay?
Yeah, Panerai's a little out of fashion now that, Sylvester Stallone sold his, but I don't know. I kind of like the sandwich dial ones myself and the submersibles, but yeah, probably never going to get a Panerai, to be honest with you.
I got to tell you, if money was no object, $100,000, you know what? I would buy. I would love to get. I'll show you what I'd love to get is a Patek 5146 on a bracelet. I actually want this watch on a bracelet, high to low. I want this on a bracelet. Look at that. And I don't want a Tiffany. To me, Tiffany does absolute less than nothing for me.
For me.
50,000. Okay, you can get them 50, low 50s, 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 low 50s. You can get them cheaper than that. 40, yeah, they're a bit 40s, 40s. In the 40s, you could. This is a This is actually a annual calendar, 39 mil on a bracelet. That's what I would buy. That's my dream team piece. Now, the reality is, guess what? Can I tell you the truth?
Tell us.
Right?
Tell us. It's just
I'm
us.
actually going to the bank today
Well, you shouldn't be telling us this.
to get a HELOC.
There's 176 of us in this room. A HELOC, you're gonna pull equity out of the house and pay. Why on earth are you gonna take a HELOC?
What is
I
a
want to
HELOC?
do. I want to do a carport. I want to get another car.
Oi, 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 oi. No,
Consolidate credit card debt.
no. Just listen. Do the debt snowball. Do you know about the debt snowball?
Yes, I do.
Do the debt snowball. You do not take a HELOC out. First off, you've had that house so long. It's because it was your dad. You were raised in that house. Like that house should be
I
damn near.
just want to take 100. I want to get 100. I want 100 up my sleeve. Just
No. Don't do it. It's debt. You're just buying. You're buying debt. Get a carport when you can pay cash for the carport. I mean, how much value is a carport going to put on a house? Plus, you're not selling that house anytime soon. Don't do it.
No, but
No buts. Don't do it. It's a terrible idea. You just have to then all of a sudden now you've got another expense every month. You got to pay back another $1,500 just to get rid of that HELOC. It's a terrible idea.
A HELOC is like a loan or something?
The HELOC is a home equity loan.
home equity line of credit.
Yeah, and what they do is they just charge you up the ass for like the interest rates. In fact, you don't even get a fixed rate of interest. Yours will be variable.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Of course, it doesn't matter. It's only money. What happened to the Archie who took his credit cards out onto the Barbie, cut them up, and then burned them? I saw that video. You got debt free and you burned the credit cards.
Yeah, I also
this
lost
is
a lot of
amazing.
weight too, Mark.
Well, that's true. You did.
By the way, I've become addicted to these channels on YouTube where they clean teeth.
Oh yeah, you showed us yesterday.
Fuck me dead.
Wait.
I've been brushing my teeth 3 times a day now.
Have you seen
I'm
the
scared of
earwax?
tartar. I'm scared. I bought tools.
Archie, have you seen the earwax removal videos?
oh come
No.
on, man. How did
Just go on YouTube, guys. Type in
No,
earwax
no,
removal, and they're pulling out things the size of golf balls out of people.
Fuck.
And there's like hair and stuff, and they have these tools that go in and suck the hair ball out. Yeah, just look at earwax removal on YouTube. It's a rabbit hole, man.
This is a wonderful idea. How to destroy a YouTube channel?
No, they have more subscribers than this one.
More subscribers than this one.
You got to take a look at it. Mookie wants to. Never mind.
That
Never
could
mind.
be the way to go, Marky. Marky, that could be the way to
Earwax
go.
removal. It could. Maybe yeah, exactly. We could be missing out here. This might be the next big
The
thing.
way, Marky, how do you see it?
How do you see what?
Life in general. How do you see life in general, Marky?
I mean, I'm
Well,
very.
we're actually counting backwards and we're getting
I got to
fucked
tell you
and
something. What I really enjoy, no bullshit,
I'm
Marky.
a
I
lucky guy.
enjoy having good friends on the panel. They really cheer me up. Like, I've been a bit down. I tell you honestly, my son's in hospital. Fuck me dead.
No,
I go
he's
to
dead.
visit him, and
Yeah.
that's fucking depressing as fuck. Like, I'm just anxious, nervous.
Well, Arch, how long is it? A 2-week program? How long was he in? Is he in? Because he's been there.
He might be back on Friday, but it just makes me nervous. I go to visit
What?
him,
Of course. Scary.
and I just got to tell you, it's tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course I
It's
do.
so tricky.
Yeah.
Life is not easy. You know what I mean?
No, yours has not really been.
And
Well, please give Alex our best.
yeah, he's not coping well, but he's getting better. He's had a good time there.
Well, by good time, I think you mean therapeutically good. But yeah, that's I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully it will help him, and they'll get him sort of straightened out and on a baseline. Because I mean, I know those boys wanted to clean up. I know they did. And sometimes people take drugs to medicate themselves for the depression that they suffer. But that's a spiral, you know. So I hope that's something that Alex can break out of. But it would be terribly scary for you because you know, obviously you've seen what happens when it goes wrong. So
Yeah.
Terrifying.
But you know what I'm saying, man. The truth of the matter is, you've just got to realize something, man. You've got to take responsibility for your own life. You can't rely on other people to make you happy, and it's just the same as you can't rely on material goods to necessarily make you happy.
Well,
you know what I mean?
No, you can't rely. For example, you can't rely on a carport to make you happy.
A carport.
Yeah, it doesn't snow there. You don't need a carport, right?
What
do you need a carport for? It doesn't snow. You know, it's just for sun.
Snow.
Yeah. Just wax the car now and again. You'll be fine. You put those things in the windshield that block the sun. You know, so you don't get your dashboard all cracked from the UV. You'll be all right. You don't need it. You don't need a heat lamp.
In the Honda with 260,000 kilometers on it.
Well, that's a good car. Those things last forever. That's why you bought it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, would you ever garage your Lincoln? That's such a beautiful car, man.
You know what? What's funny is I have multiple outbuildings on this property. I have garage space theoretically for like 8 cars, but
Wow.
but I don't garage the Lincoln. We also have a Chevy.
You never attempted to buy 7 cars?
No, because all those buildings are I finished them, I heated them, I used them for training dogs in one way or another. So I have like for example, I have my indoor training center because you know it snows here, you know, so we need heated indoor space for really bad weather to work in. And I could keep like I could keep a bus in that thing.
But don't you realize if you looked after that Lincoln, it would last twice as long as normal?
Maybe that's true, but the longest I've ever kept a car in my life was 3 years. So I'm not 100% sure it matters. But the problem with the Lincoln is I'm there. I'm right there now. But no, cars are made to live outside. There's nothing wrong with them. The worst thing that'll happen to a car outside around here is a hailstorm, and then you get damage.
But don't you realize if you protect... We got Naki Poo. Hey, Boo. Hey, Boo.
Narky.
Hey, Boo. How are you?
Snow is gross. Yes.
I want to give you my halftime assessment. You ready to hear it?
Please.
Hey, Boo.
First of all, I'd like to welcome Bear back.
It's not halftime. Yeah, me too.
Right. Now,
Yes.
I'm surprising you guys. There's a good dynamic here. The new dream team. Arch, Mark Goldberg.
And you're here to fuck it up, right?
No. Somehow this works. It shouldn't work.
Well,
Right.
don't
By the
worry.
way-
You're fixing it right now.
By the way, what does Marcelo and Mookie have in common?
What's that?
They both got a lemon. Marcelo's got a lemon watch, and Mookie's got a lemon. These Cybertrucks are lemons.
Why is it
They're
a lemon?
lemons. He's got a steel lemon. The doors fall apart. The
actually, more
chassis
like
falls
it.
apart.
More
They're
like a-
underdeveloped. They didn't look. I don't know why they fucking made that. They can't sell it outside of the United States.
Why is
It's a
that?
shitbox, Mookie. The joke's on you. The joke's on you.
Actually, you know, Japan is famous of having all the new cars that pump out. This is the only car that I still didn't see it. Just saying it all again.
No, that's all I want to say. This is surprisingly a good show. Archie's engaged. I noticed the people that keep Archie engaged are Kesslowitz, with his high production values and good lighting, Goldberg, and Marcelo lately. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This is a bizarro world. Arch! No, look at him. Arch? What are you doing here? Where's Bear coming back?
Hey, we're trying our best. We're trying our best.
So we have to kick JJ to the curb? How does this work? What's the narrative?
Look, JJ's got to understand. I got to have, if you want to get the link, you gotta sometimes you gotta
What's
take
the narrative?
one for the team.
By the way, he's not a meek mouse. He's a wombat. Wombat.
Archie, let me tell you a secret regarding links. Yes.
No. Wait.
No,
I'll tell you about links. Marcelo got a link. 140 people yesterday after your show.
Yes.
I was watching it for giggles. After 5 minutes, it went down to 25.
Yeah, but you know why? You know why? Because Mookie was streaming. So people prefer to go to Mookie's stream. That's why.
But Mookie doesn't say anything.
He's a high talker. You know what Tommy told me? He sounds like Andy Kaufman from Taxi. Do you remember that character? Curly made fun of him for 2 weeks.
Look, people here already have their own fan lineup.
All right, Marcelo.
Listen, Archie, listen, JJ going to stream.
When Bear comes back, is the dynamic between him and Eddie. How's that going to work?
Look, JJ going to stream after Archie going to close the show. If I decide to open a stream and I get in the link, it doesn't matter. JJ going to have the most of the viewers. This is the way.
I love JJ.
Like a manly love.
No.
But bottom line is the links doesn't matter no more. Really, I mean, people already follow what they want to follow.
So this is what I thought. I thought Bear's going to come back he's going to come out on as just a panelist, but he doesn't want a job description of being your sidekick. Right? Now, I've always said, how are you going to handle the JJ? So I've noticed you're pushing JJ out. I don't want JJ pushed out. Even though he's a race fixer, he fixes the horse races. I still love him. He's untouchable now. Come on, if you said his horse races, he does that to the chat, all fixed. The last race, I was making a sprint. I was saving up all energy for the sprint, and I died on the line. It was fixed.
Hey, Nutty Poo, what did you think of the box painting?
Archie, you're missing this.
I'm happy that you're happy, Arch. All jokes aside, I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy that you're somewhat engaged.
You
throw people under the bus. When you throw people under the bus, I know you're back. When you have shown no loyalty, I know you're back. I love that.
Archie, look in the stream. You see where is the Archie face in the corner? Look, Goldberg is there. like a mini Archie.
Was he? I heard he was in the chat earlier. What happened? What's she upset for?
See, Narc, what happens when you come on is Archie just goes into a fog because he knows you're going to rant for like 20 minutes. So,
all right, I'm going to go now. Sorry for enabling Arch. Bye.
Don't leave us. We want you ranting.
The Cybertruck.
Sorry. You know, I ruined it. I called him out and I ruined it.
Look, it is what it is, okay?
Yeah, you know what? In the pre-release of the Cybertruck, I mean, Elon Musk already basically showed everything that we needed to know about the truck. How much all the glasses break, you know? I mean, they broke. You remember he wanted to show how indestructible the Cybertruck is. All the glass broke on the car.
How much is the Cybertruck?
Aren't they like 125,000?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do people actually use them as trucks, or what do they do with them?
I don't know. I see them around here. They just, drive around. They commute in them, whatever. They're out there.
Is a nice stainless steel refrigerator driving in the road.
I mean, it looks like it reminds me of like a DeLorean kind of like on steroid. They are very shocking when you first see them, but they're out there.
Yeah, guys, if you guys have a stainless steel refrigerator home, put 4 wheels, and you're going to have your own Cybertruck.
I think they're extremely cool looking.
Would you buy one?
No. I don't want any kind of an electric car. A hybrid, yes. I don't even want a plug-in hybrid, just like a regenerative, a mild hybrid, I think they call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that I like. I've had that a couple times. It uses regenerative braking, engine. I don't know. It has a battery assist and it ups your gas mileage. So that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So tell me this: what would you get? Your Lincoln's 3 years old,
I
but
know.
with the economy's turned shit. But you know what I mean?
I know it's smarter for me to just keep it. There's nothing wrong. It's got 51,000 miles, and it's got bumper to bumper till like 100,000 miles. So I should just keep it.
Would you start garaging it and looking after it, or?
I look after it in the sense that I change just a little oil and do the, that kind of stuff. But it doesn't need garaging. No, I'm not garaging it. It has like paint. It's okay. It has clear coat. It's rust proof. It's not. It's
a real car.
Nothing's going to happen to it in the weather. It's made for this weather.
I know what you mean. It's a very interesting thing. It is interesting.
It's a rugged. It's an SUV. It's rugged. Now, mind you, I have like a 0-turn lawn tractor. And that lives in the garage because that thing is not made to be out, in the winter. But
a 0-turn, what sort of tractor?
That's a lawn tractor, a Cub Cadet.
Oh, a lawn tractor. On mower. Okay.
It's a Cub Cadet 0 force, something like 60 inches wide.
How much was that?
Oh,
they're expensive.
Yeah. They're 5,000-6,000 US, but they're like 6.
Yeah. So tell me this: with the stinking Lincoln, have they rang you up? Would you like to test drive the new model, sir?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, they don't do it like that anymore. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube keeps putting the the new Nautilus in front of me. Now, the Nautilus is manufactured in China.
What?
Yeah, Lincoln has outsourced. Well, they're not outsourced, but they opened a factory in China. But however, it's getting fantastic reviews, and it has its screen is 42 inches wide. It's like pillar to pillar screen. So it's extreme, and it still has a tablet, touch screen as well. So
how much are you looking at for the new Nautilus? Well,
in Lincoln, this is a little bit like Porsche. Lincoln and Porsche have something in common, and that is in Porsche, the base prices aren't crazy. They get you with the, with the options. But in Lincoln, the base prices aren't crazy, but they get you with the trim levels. So like if you go with a Premier, which is the basic, one, I don't know, they're like under 60. But if you go up to the Black Label, which is the top of the line, those stupid things can push 90 almost. So yeah, stupid. But I don't know, you can get a nicely equipped one for probably 60, 62, 64. And what they really positioning it against is it really is going to go head to head with the Lexus RX, the RX 350, or the.
Is the RX a better car? Do you reckon the Lexus is a better made car?
Well,
Japanese.
The Lexus has a very good reputation for reliability, so there is that. However, honestly, I think the Lincoln is more luxurious. So. It really doesn't matter which is more reliable, provided that you have bumper to bumper.
And what do you think about the Korean, let's say the Kias or something? They are
well, the GV80 in Genesis is what you would talk about, because the Kia is not a luxury vehicle, but Kia makes Genesis, and Genesis is a beautiful. The GV80 is a mid-sized SUV that I think it is gorgeous.
Could they compete with Lexus?
It's intended to.
No.
That's where it's positioned.
You can't compare Korean car.
Well,
to a,
you kind of can. The you got to look at the GV80.
They improve, right?
You got to look at it. It really is quite nice. And the Lexus owners tend to be very loyal. You do get reliability, but they recently, in the last year or two, didn't they change any? Guys, I'm not a car guy, so you all will let me know. But I think that for some reason, Lexus had to change engines. And so they're not as bulletproof as they were.
Well, seems that Elon Musk.
I think that was for emissions. I think that's for emissions.
By the way, guys, it seems that Elon Musk in the future want to go to water engine cars now. So what do you think about that?
Hydrogen.
Yeah. He's actually leaving the electric cars.
We should get Doc
water
BBW
ones.
on here to tell us about the hydrogen conspiracy theory, because I'm sure there must be one. Like, you know, they could have done hydrogen 30 years ago, but there was a conspiracy, you know, to prevent it.
This is not like you open your engine and you put tap water, right? I mean, you need to put, I guess, something special way of water, right?
But I got to tell you, the whole thing is, you know, with these cars here, does it do the job? What would they give you for your Lincoln? What do you think?
Oh, it's pitiful right now.
What's Kelly Blue Book? What's Kelly Blue Book? Kelly Blue Book.
Okay, I can tell you, I know because I checked. Here's the thing about Lincoln. They are wonderful cars, but it's a lot like buying watches. It's a lot like buying, like, remember Rolex when it was stupid to buy them new because you could buy them used at an enormous discount? That's Lincoln. So I did not buy my Lincoln. I bought it for like in the 50s with only 16,000 miles on it. But my sticker is like $78,000.
Okay, so how much is it worth now?
30. Yeah, which is ridiculous because it's got years of life left on it. Years of life. So the only way that once you buy a Lincoln, you have to commit to driving it for life, or you trade it in on another Lincoln. But a used Lincoln, like the 24 Nautilus, is a car I might like to have. It's a little smaller than maybe. But
take for example an old American car. You know, Archie, what is the Scirocco? What Scirocco had that actually went up in value, right? What he had.
The Scirocco, those are like from 19.
I'm talking about the Scirocco. You actually have American car, right?
No, Scirocco sales. He's talking.
Yes.
Scirocco, but that was an Australian muscle car. That was actually what they call a Pontiac GTO, but it never really did well in America. But in my country, it had its own niche. I got to tell you something. You said something to me interesting. You said to me, when you had the Country Squire, the Ford Country Squire, it was made not to last long. How long do you think the Lincoln would last?
I think that's gonna. I mean, I don't think the issue is the engines. It used to be the engines. The engines would blow, you know, right around 100,000 miles on those old American cars from the 60s and 70s. That's not the case anymore. You could go way longer than that. But you're going to start to have technology and electrical problems, you know? So you just have to buy the extended warranties if you're going to keep a car. That's all. And that's what I do. So I don't know, with Ford at Lincoln, you can get them at a discount if you buy them online from a dealer who discounts them. I mean, all those bastards do is enter your VIN number in the computer, you know, and take your money. So But the markup on the extended warranty, the factory extended warranty, the markup is 100%, almost. It's 100%. So it's a huge commission to the F&I guy, and they won't bargain it. So I bought mine online for half the price.
Yes. See, the thing I got to ask you is, I find it interesting. You went to Porsche, which was like, that's a premium product.
Yeah.
What made you leave Porsche? Was it they charge a lot? It's over.
Well, it was a couple things. First, you got to remember I had a Cayenne. I had a really weird Cayenne too, because I had the Cayenne. I had the hybrid, and it was the first entry into the hybrid segment that Porsche did. And my high voltage cable failed. Actually, I was driving that car to the airport. I was on the way to catch a flight to Bangkok, and the car broke down on the way
Are you serious?
to the airport. So I had to like dump the car somewhere in a subdivision, call an Uber, get to the airport, and then my then boyfriend, you know, went and got the car towed it to, and it was
wow.
They were going to buy it back. They said it was so weird. They thought about buying the car back, but in the end, they were able to fix it. But anyway,
what happened? They were going to buy it back for how much?
Yeah, they never made the offer. Look, it was two things. Number one, that car it was weird, and it started to scare me because I thought I'm going to be on a road trip someday. It's going to die. It just had some weird faults because it wasn't a normal, you know, Porsche. That was one thing, and then the other thing was, I was going through tires at like every 10 or 15,000 miles, and I had never. That's a very short span of life for the tires. But so I asked them at Porsche, I'm like, why am I replacing tires every 10? And they laughed at me and they go, because it's a Porsche and you're driving it like one. So apparently that wasn't like unusual, but it was very expensive.
Yeah. I actually thought that you buy a Porsche is going to be like getting a Rolex. It's going to be like invisible. Like
No.
But what they're
Cost
saying
of operation
is
is the thing.
yeah.
you know, it's something I've always wanted to do is buy a car, and I've to some extent I've done this on my BMW, but treat it well to get as much use as possible out of it. You know what I mean? Like, as you said, you treat it like a Porsche. Like, that means you were probably accelerating fast and braking hard. Were you also doing brake pads, Mark?
No, I don't.
Because they're fucking expensive. They're fucking expensive.
But so I traded in. What I did was I traded the Cayenne in on a Macan. And
was that better?
And actually, it was worse. Now the Macan was a fine car. There was nothing wrong with it, but it's small, and I wasn't used to having. I'm not used to having like a small car.
It's a mid-size.
Yeah, I know, but okay. So
you can show us some images of the cars.
I went to Home Depot and I had to buy some. I had to buy some plywood. You know, and it comes in, like, I don't know, 4 feet by 8 foot sheets or whatever, and I had them cut it in half, and I couldn't fit it in my Macan. So I traded it in because I couldn't carry plywood in it. It just bugged me that it was too small.
How many times since that time have you bought plywood, if you don't mind me asking?
You know what? That was the one and only fucking time the one and only time. Which is a good point. But it just gave me a little bit of panic that I needed to carry shit that I couldn't. And so I had the Macan for 11 months, and then it had to go. I had a Jeep Wrangler, because those look cool. I had a Jeep Wrangler in the 90s, but that lasted 11 months, just because they drive they drive shitty.
And Gobert, this is cars that you bought new, or you already bought them?
Yeah, those were all new. Well, no, the Porsches were both used, gently used. The Wrangler was new. The Lincoln was used. I don't know. I bought the Exploder new, but I got to stop being an idiot. I got to stop getting rid of cars every couple of years and keep a fucking car 5, 7, 8, 9 years. Just that's what normal people do, and I need to not be wasteful. I need to just not be stupid about it. I'm not young where I can just be fucking around with money and just recover. Oh, look, Archie's gone. Let's have a quick look around the office. What is that? I'm looking at a picture. Is that a puppy? A fox? I think it's a Shiba Inu puppy.
I think it's the kind of the bear. No,
I was just
something.
taking a photo of the box.
It's a Shiba Inu puppy, I think.
Shiba, where?
Look behind you, the bag.
Just in the bag, the Daiso bag. Yeah, Shiba Inu puppy.
That's what I think. That's Japanese, Marcelo. You should know this. You're probably cooking one right now.
Japanese. Look at that.
Why does anybody go to Thailand, gun glutton? Why does anybody? I got to spell it out for you.
Fool, I got to tell you, man. Where are you off to next, Mark? What's your next travel? What's your next
dinner? I'm off to dinner. I'll be going to dinner shortly. Satan's kitten will want to eat.
Satan's kitten wants to eat.
Yeah, he's gonna want dinner pretty soon. I don't know. Where are we gonna go? Spain. I would love to go on a cruise, but he does not want to go on. He does not like cruising.
Cruises can be cool, man.
I love them. I used to go all the time, but I haven't been in ages because he didn't like it. He went with his family, and he just didn't like it.
The funny thing about cruising is that some people love it, some people hate it. It's one of those things, and I think also what I found on the road trip is
Mm.
when I stayed at a really good hotel in a town, my perception of that town was it's beautiful, it's cool.
Yeah.
Then I came back and I stayed in a lesser hotel and I hated it.
Mm.
So maybe he went on a nasty cruise.
No, he went on a Disney cruise. He went on a really nice cruise. But you know what it is he doesn't listen. He likes the legal weed here in Illinois. He doesn't particularly like alcohol. And unlike you and I, and I suspect Marcelo too, we have a love affair with food. He doesn't live to eat. He eats just to live. He could just take a calorie pill. He's always complaining that he thinks there should be like a pill that you could just take and then you don't have to eat. It just gives you all your nutrients and calories, just a pill. Whereas, on a cruise, it's really literally all about the food, the alcohol, the wine, isn't it? So, and he's interested in none of that. So I don't know, maybe I'll talk him into it someday, but yeah.
We got Eddie joining us. What's Eddie up to? Anything positive to say, Eddie?
Eddie.
Well, this is a super
Eddie, you are muted, Eddie.
car, I guess.
I'm going to unmute yourself, Eddie.
That's a good-looking Mercedes. Look at that. That's
maybe Eddie just bought one. Maybe
this is a real car? Or is that kind of
Eddie is our new Mookie. Eddie's our new Mookie, Marky, by the way. He does IT shit. He does cool IT shit. Okay?
I thought he was trying to get a job. Not that, Eddie?
Yeah, same Eddie. The employment market. I got to tell you, Marky, seriously.
Now, could you go back to IT, Archie? If you had
holy shit! I'd rather eat dog shit in an ice cream. You know what's happened is, interestingly enough, when I was in IT, so the thing with IT is you fluctuate. You might get a management position, right, where you're managing a project, but often you go back down to an entry level. You can't. The problem is, Mark, I've been out of it for 10 years.
Yeah,
my CV.
Those punch cards haven't changed much since then.
Exactly. And
are you still up on your Cobalt?
It's still Windows. It still uses. I'm not a programmer, but it still uses Windows, right? But the thing
that's a bus. Is that a city bus?
You know what? It's. I don't know whether my tolerance for bullshit is still there, Mark. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
But Archie, I mean, doing YouTube now over 10 years, you know.
Well, I haven't done YouTube for 10 years. Hang on. When did me and the Rancher we started off? I think we was doing YouTubes because I used to make content and I
you know what? Can I just stop you right there? On this day, at this time, Archibald Chesterfield III said, "I used to make content."
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah.
I used to.
But Archie, think about it. Archie,
we remember.
But it was a lot more fun. Let me say this to you.
Why did you stop making content?
Well, I went on to the streaming model where basically you're running a daily stream.
Yes, we know.
And I got to be honest with you, the money was substantially better, but it wasn't as fun. How do I put it?
How do you?
When I was making content, I could control it.
Yeah,
whereas here, you got vicious fuckers.
A lot of abuse.
Yeah.
But Archie, you know what I mean? Let's say making.
No, Marcelo, you don't understand. Okay, making the content, you could control it. You regulated the supply. It was a better way. Gun Glutton, $2. Timmy's live has under 70 views. Archie's over 200. Well, hey, look at this. I got to be honest with you. What would I do, Marky? Like, how old are you now, Marky? You're 63.
66.
Fuck, I remember when you were in the 50s, Mark.
I've given you the best years of my life, Archie. Yeah. Giving you the best years of my life.
Look, he actually wrote you have 200, Team Book have 70. It doesn't matter if Archie have 30 people if the money is good. I mean, if you have 1,000 viewers and no money, or 30 people and very good super chats, or 30 people is better than 1,000. Right, Arch?
Look, I tell you what, it is what it is. But I've got to tell you, the streaming itself there. Look, I like when you got good guests like Goldberg on. It helps when you got good guests, but sometimes when you got poor guests who aren't as good, it's nowhere near as fun.
Oh, come on now, be nice to Mark.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know, and
the guys are saying, by the way, the guys are saying that I look younger than I am. And you know who always tells me that is Saad. He always asks me, like, what do you do? Like, how's that, you know? How's
you do look very good.
But it's a combination of things. Like, I'm not going to show you a picture of my mother when she was young because I don't need you people, you know, abusing yourselves to pictures of my mother. But let me just say, my mother, everybody thought my mother.
Look at this, guys. I got a video from Bear Clooney. He's leaving Vancouver or Toronto, I think.
I think that's Toronto. Space Needle.
Toronto?
Yeah, but I believe so with the Space Needle. Bear! Get your ass back here, Bear. Not you, darling. I'm
on the plane. He's on the plane. That's why he couldn't come on before.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Well, this is good. It means that we might see Bear soon.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah, it's the funny thing is what happened with the streaming. Streaming fucking takes a lot out. Like, you don't realize. Like, I mean, I know all the criticism you have there. It's fucking draining, mentally exhausting. Okay,
it is.
So you don't feel like creating stuff after you've been drained on these streams, and I think,
you know, Archie, people miss the pay reviews. You know.
I've got some coming. I've got some coming this week. I do have some paid reviews coming. I kind of look, you know, Marky, I got to tell you, I've had some trouble with my son. That hasn't helped. I've got to get in the right mojo, the right frame of mind. But I got to say, Mark, what happens is you end up. I don't think this streaming is actually good for your mental health. If you do it constantly, it's okay for you to come here, you have some fun and talk to the guys.
No, I could not do what you are doing. I could not do it. For me, it's easy. For Marcel, it's easy. We pop in when we feel like it. You're here every goddamn day.
Yeah,
exactly. You got, and they want you to be exciting and peppy and this and that, and
well, they want Bear. Just get Bear, and you won't have to do any of those things. But you know, it must be exhausting. I mean, even Howard Stern, who does like 4 or 5 hours a day, but he only does it like 2-3 days a week now. You know, but you do this 7 days a week. Plus, you're doing it twice. I think a lot of people don't realize this is your first stream of the day or your second.
Oh, this is the first. I have one tonight. I have one tonight as well.
So you're doing 2 a day.
Yeah,
it's a lot. You know, it's a lot, guys.
It's and people are constantly at you. They always having a go at you. They're not. Fuck these guys. This I don't think I'd let these guys drive my car around that track. Would you let just Lincoln to go around this track? No, thank you. It's we've lost Goldberg. Master Goldberg has left us for today. There, that's he's a good guy. It was really good having Mark on. He's such a nice guy.
He's good. I enjoy him very much.
Yeah, he's somebody who makes me very calm. Talking to Mark, I feel cool and calm. I don't feel any he just sent me a message. Sorry, the battery died. Thank you so much.
You know, it always was nice to see you with Bear and Mark together in the panel. I think it was beautiful days like this, you know?
It was a good panel to have there. Marcelo, tell me this really, no nonsense, okay? I know you joke around a bit. Is the restaurant really a little bit quiet now? Is that true or?
It's a bit quiet now, but it also might have to do also with August in general. That is summer holiday also. So some of my best customers are actually not in Japan right now.
Do
So
you think it'll get like how long have you got on the lease? Like your premises, how long are you?
to
When
be
does the
honest,
lease?
I don't know. And you know, your question is
You need to know,
always. I know, mommy
Marcelo.
knows. Mommy knows. I just, I'm more
Yeah, but
like
you need to know
try to
because you can
be.
work out whether you're going to would you renew when it comes up for renewal? Are you going?
Usually we do that. Usually we renew again. Is
Is it
very
annually? Is it annually or every? You don't know. You got no idea.
every 3 years we need to renew a contract.
Okay. How long ago
For
was it since you renewed? Just let's
this
work.
this I don't remember. This I don't remember. I don't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago. This I don't remember.
Okay.
I
Because
lose
if it was
track of
last
that.
year, you got 2 years left.
Yes, yes. But
You
also,
said you wanted to get out of restaurant. What
yeah.
else
But
could
here
you
is the
do
thing.
in
Here is the
Japan?
thing.
Let me ask you
Here is
this:
the
what else could you do in Japan?
I don't know. Maybe I thought in the beginning doing YouTube and streaming, but it's still. But it seems this getting backed, so I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do. But it doesn't matter really if even if you renew the contract tomorrow, and you do it for another 3 years, and suddenly you see everything go down the hill. You still have the 6 months that you can basically leave the place. You need to give 6 months ahead. It doesn't matter really if you renew the contract or not, I mean, because even if you don't renew the contract, you still need to stay here 6 months.
But don't you? If you no, but once the contract ends, you can walk out, can't you?
No. You have to give 6 months.
Okay. So what else would you do? Like, are you a bit exhausted from have you had enough?
I guess so. I think is I enjoy the shop with people that I see, making some food here and there. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy doing this, but I'm tired of, let's say, new ideas, create new menus, create something new and fresh and excited. I'm tired of this.
But
This I'm
Gordon
tired, and this
Ramsay
is
says
not a
you
good
just
thing.
keep. Oh, we got a super chat in here.
Mm.
Yankee Doodle, $2. Which would you choose? 5196, 5127, or 5107? I reckon. Gee,
He's
that's a
talking about
tricky
cow, right?
question. No, this is Padex. I've owned all of those three. I reckon the 5107 is probably what I'd go for. That was the white gold Calatrava I had. And, yeah, I'd probably go for a 5107. Yeah. 5107. That was a great watch. Great watch. Yeah. Very, very cool watch. I got to tell you, in all honesty, I think 5107. I would actually look Yankee Doodle out of those Calatravas. If I could extend the choice a bit, my favorite would be the 6006. Okay, that's what I would really.
Archie, I mean,
really love that. I'd really love a 6006. Okay, that's 39 mil. Black dial, I think that, and the next one I would say good value Calatrava would be a 5296. That's non-sector. I think that's a beautiful watch. So yeah, that's what
Archie, before I bought even the Smurf, that time I was watching your videos and I was looking into Pateks and. That time the 5711.
buckets. The only
Yeah,
problem is they are very delicate watches, you know.
No, so I tell you what, that time the 5711 wasn't over retail, actually was under retail at
Yeah,
that time.
yeah,
And
yeah. Oh, that's right.
and
They
and,
weren't
and
that popular.
yeah, and it was a steel piece, only steel. So I thought, if I buy a Patek, I want a Patek that in lease. It was a similar price, and it was gold, and it
They were
was
never cheap. There was still a lot of money. There was
yeah.
still a lot of money. They were never.
So it was, I forgot the reference number. It was, I think,
It'll be a 5711.
no, I'm talking about, it was, I think, a Calatrava for, that it was a 39 millimeter. I think the biggest Calatrava they ever did. They did the three version, white gold, pink gold, and yellow gold in that one. And it was very simple, and they just mentioned how many layers of lacquer actually they add on the dial. It was, I remember there, it was something with 27 missing in the numbers. So I don't know if it was 57,
Oh, that'll be a
27 or
5227. 52.
yes. What do you think about that one? Did you saw that one in person?
Well, actually, I was offered a swap recently for that watch. I was offered a swap.
The dial looked huge. The dial almost looked like a
It's 39 mil. It's
millimeter.
got the hinge back. It's got the hinge back. The only problem is with that watch, I have to swap.
Yes, and they have the
gauge.
back. You have the closed back case. Yes, that they close.
I think I kind of prefer what I got. Look, it's something to think about. Look, at the moment with the watches, I've just kind of, sometimes I don't want to do anything. You know, you just think, you know what? I'll do nothing. I'll do nothing. I'll do nothing. I'll just do nothing. And just that's kind of how I feel on it. I just don't want to do anything on the watch. The watch market has changed. You know, it is everything changes, you know, everything changes. But I got to tell you, seriously, with the watches themselves there, you know, it's one of these things. It's just how it is. Things change. Some things are popular, some things aren't.
Archie,
Fashion changes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm not 100% sure if we missed some super chat.
Ooh,
Could you
super
check?
chat. We got another super chat. We do. I was watching these cars. We got some couple of super chats. We got Patel Philippe, $5. What would you consider the modern equivalent to a 6697? You used to recommend this for the punters. 669. I think he means 6694. I think it's a 6694. It's the Oyster Perpetual. Look, I really think it's 6694. I think he means. I got to tell you.
Could we put it up? Could we see how it
Sure,
looks like?
we can do that. We can do that. I'm just getting that watch on the screen, and let's get it up.
Is a good value for money today? I mean, what is?
Well, these were the 6694s. They were a bit small. They were a bit small. That's the negative with them. They were a little bit small.
Like a 30, like a
34. 34. Wow. But they were cheap.
It's like a lady piece almost today.
Yeah, it is. They were cheap. They were cheap. Look,
Why they're not cheap no more? They're not cheap no more.
Well, nothing's really that cheap, you know. It's sort of, things have changed, you know. But I think these are, look, you know, what would I recommend as a basic watch now? I got to tell you, realistically, I would say the best basic watch, you know what? I'd have to say Explorer 1, the 40 mil that Tan's got. That is a fucking amazing. That's an amazing watch. That's amazing. It really is. I mean, you think about it, high grade That's a watch you can have for. It's just simple. That's all you need. And I'd rather have an Explorer 1 than an Oyster Perpetual any day of the week. Any day of the week. I'd much.
Yeah. You know, Archie, I mean, when TINT actually gave me to wear his world time in London in that event, you know, it was with the watch probably only 10 minutes. I really felt special. It really give you the good feeling, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Look, I got to tell you something. I would seriously say, you know, Explorer 1 is perfect, one and done. I wish sometimes I look at watch collecting. I mean, I wouldn't have this career that I've carved out, but sometimes I wish to just have less watches. I think it's less complications when you have less.
Yeah, Archie, don't worry. I'm going to come to Les very soon. Unfortunately, not to say this and to be proud of it, but I think unfortunately I will come to that very, very soon.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean there. We've also got another super chat. Yankee Doodle, $2. What about the sector dials? Don't you like them? So the sector dials, Paddock, I tell you who does the Paddock 5296 sector. This is the sector. I don't know why. I prefer the stand. I don't know why. Some people like them. Some people I prefer. I suppose if I had one, I probably would like it. If I had one, I'd probably like it. But I kind of prefer the non-sector. That's just my view. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong. JLC does some great sector dials. That's somebody who does do some great, amazing sector dials. They do some great stuff. Sector dial. We got Sammy Baldy, $2. Of course, Sneaky JJ is Rebel streaming you now. Of course. What do I care? What do I care? And Frank V, $5. Arch, I'm torn between the Sky Dweller Solid Gold Yellow, 45,000, or the Cartier Santos Large Solid Gold, 35. I know the Santos looks better.
Well, you're talking about, you know, he asked between Santos and Sky Dweller is almost like asking, I'm going to buy 5 Santos and 1 Sky Dweller. Should put it this way, you know?
Yeah.
You should ask Archie, what is the colors of the 5 Sky, you know, Santos I'm thinking of buying instead of 1 Sky Dweller?
Yes. No, I know exactly what you're saying there. It's it is what it is, you know. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. But we've got another super. We got Frank V. We've got Doc BBW joining us. Hey Doc, how are you?
Hey Doc.
I'm good, gentlemen. How are you?
Fantastic.
Better now that you're here.
I got to tell you, I'd rather go for a yellow gold Sky Dweller than a Cartier. I think the Sky Dweller is a much better. That's an annual calendar, and it's also, I think it's a better way to go. That's what I think. I think it's a better way to go.
Yeah, I think Frank V. You're talking about not cheap. So what, Frank? You're talking about a solid gold Santos. So then you're completely wasting your money.
Solid
he's
gold
saying
Santos.
there he thinks that the Santos looks better, which I guess that's personal taste. I like the Sky Dweller actually.
Yeah, but you know,
but they're different watches.
Yes,
One
and
is a dress watch and one is not. You know.
Yeah, and a solid gold Santos will cost you like a Daytona Platinum in Rolex. So this is the difference.
But I mean, that's what he likes, and he says that he likes the look of it. I think that a sky
Oh,
dweller.
Frank B says I already own. I will be back in 1 minute, guys. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
But
If he owns
Doc,
a
you're
sky
right.
dweller in blue, that might be nicer actually. So I get it. You know, that
Or
might
green.
be actually nicer than the gold one.
Yeah. Well, Sky Dweller is actually owning 3 Rolex in one. He's actually having a Datejust, a Day Date, and a Sky Dweller, you know, in one shot.
Well, if you have a blue sky dweller, I agree. You probably don't need a gold one. I mean, unless you really like the design and everything else. If you have a blue one, then you could be happy keeping the blue one and moving to a different watch. So the Cartier, if you're looking at a dress watch and you like the look of it, it's obviously different than a sky dweller, and nothing wrong with picking up one of those if that's what you like.
Yeah, and some story regarding the new Santos watches is that when you send the watch for service, you're never really getting the same movement. They actually swapping the movement. They take the whole movement out and they putting a different movement, and you move on. So I don't know how much attached you are regarding your own movement in your own watch, but you don't get in that movement no more.
Well, what that means is that it's not as collectible, which I don't think they generally are anyway. So I don't know that it matters much if you're not really collecting. It sounds like they're just admitting that they're not really watches that garner attention in terms of collectors. So it's not as big a deal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't own a Cartier. I don't own any dress watches.
Look, we are watch collectors. We care so much about the movements and the watch itself and how the value of the watch key. But these people that most of people that also go into Cartier, into watches Cartier, they are the same people that also go to Chanel watches, and they go to Louis Vuitton watches, and is fashion watches. So they wouldn't give a shit what fucking movement would be inside, if to be honest. Cartier in general is actually a fashion company, especially a jewelry fashion company. So watches is part of the history, but a lot of people that are going to buy Cartier is the same people that also going to buy Bulgari and going to buy also other fashion brands, in general.
Well, I think Bear would have an argument with you about that. But there's certainly different kinds of watches, and so you have to decide what you want. If you want a dress watch and you like the way the Cartier looks, then maybe that can be your dress watch.
Tell me this, Doc. The Cartier itself, I mean, do you see that in the same league? I've always thought JLC was much better than Cartier.
Well, I mean, because Marcelo was just arguing that it's kind of a boutique watch. I don't know that I'd go that far, but they're just very different. And Cartier is known as, producing dress watches. When they try for the sports, I don't think they get a lot of traction. So it's really a dress watch, to be honest.
Have you owned any Cartier, Doc?
Never in my life.
Okay, what about?
I had dress watches at Seiko's, but that was a long time ago. I don't have any dress watches.
Okay, if I buy a Hermes a watch that have a tourbillon movement, in-house tourbillon movement inside, and I pay $150,000 for the watch. What do you guys think about that?
Sorry, you buy $150,000 for a what?
No, I buy a $150,000 a Hermes in-house movement tourbillon watch. I mean, what do you think about that, Archie? Right?
I didn't quite get what he's saying. Which brand is it?
It's Hermes.
Hermes.
Yeah. Because yeah, this is what I see. You know, by the way, you know that even Louis Vuitton now actually have watches, I think, for 20, 30 grand, right? I mean, they're making now. So I think, yeah, I don't want to put Cartier that much down, but what I'm going to say is that we are watch collectors that buy watches that we know as watches. I mean, there is also another clientele that buy watches as a jewelry and fashion direction. So I buy, you know, if I buy a Louis Vuitton watch and I buy a Armani watch and I buy a Hermes watch, most likely I know Cartier as a jewelry brand, and yeah, Cartier also make watches, wonderful. So I'm going to pick a watch there as well, you know? Make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Look, I got to be honest with you. I kind of, I never really saw Cartier as being. You've got to be careful. They very much fashion brand. You know, they change the models.
Yes.
Rolex is timeless. That's the whole thing about Rolex. It's so timeless. And I think Rolex is very the big thing about it is that you buy a Rolex, it's robust, it's just fucking perfection, really. Perfection.
Well, I think the other general problem with the Cartier, if I understand it properly, is that it gets a little soft out there if you need to sell it for some reason.
Yeah,
but they actually got a bit stronger lately. Actually, this is actually not nice. But yeah, you could get really, you know, Santos and watches like this on really, really very good prices. Watches that was going for, I think, 10 grand. You could buy it for 2 grand in the gray market.
I'm not sure it's that bad. It's Cartier's. They did a lot of discounting. They did a lot of duty-free sales, but they've cut that back a lot. And,
well, I guess I'm making a statement that it's probably important when getting a Cartier to consider getting it gray instead of from the AD. And it kind of seemed like,
unfortunately, often you can't get the model you want. Sometimes you've just got to, you know, you've got to.
It seemed to me like I'm reading between the lines with what Frank V put out there, that he's looking at getting it from the AD. And, you know, that just means you have to be aware that you might lose money on it if you have to turn around and sell it.
Yeah.
You know what? I have even a better question for you. Let's say a Chanel, you know, the ceramic Chanel watches, right? I mean, they're selling that watch, I think, for 12 grand, 15 grand. I go buy it used for 5 grand. Would it be worth it? Did I did a good shopping? You know,
look. I think the thing is, the ones that are cheaper are considerably older. They're out of fashion. You know, they kind of. It's a hard thing to say. The dealers will give you nothing for it, but the end user doesn't seem to sell it like that. It's sort of.
So is this really Eddie playing car videos? Is that really?
Yeah, I think that's Eddie playing videos.
Just say, Archie, till you keep it in small screen and you're a little bit not showing all the time, you might not get copyright, but be careful with this, huh?
Yeah, we'll just switch it over. Look, it is what it is. But guys, I gotta tell you, this is where we got 6 more minutes of the show to go. And I wanted to say, Doc,
Yes,
Doc, what did you think of the LV bloody box. I got my box back, Doc.
Well, I mean,
box. The box, Doc. I got the box. The box is painted. Look at that. It says AC3.
see, I don't know. When I go into
Doc said
the
something nice
bank
about the
with
box
my
cover.
watches, I don't have a box. I walk in with a briefcase. Just looks pretty much like it could have just business documents in it. They you
But
know,
I mean,
they're not.
this is just the box. This is my box. Nobody else customized. You see
Oh
what
no, I get
mean?
it. I just I'm a
Yeah,
cautious
it's pretty
type.
customized. Yeah.
I'm pretty cautious, and so I would never have my watches in a box in case somebody somehow broke into my home,
I
which
get
isn't
it.
likely.
I get
But
it. But
I'm just cautious like that. So, um, you know, but I've got some shitters that I have in a box. So if they wanted to swipe them, I wouldn't cry that hard.
Mm.
But I'm just not generally a box guy. I understand, but I don't really get it. I kind of understand, but I don't get it.
box art. It's LV box art. That's what it is. It's the art, the box art. Look at that.
But it's nice that you're excited about it, and you know, if it, as they say, if it makes your day, that's really what's important. You're obviously more in the boxes, and so if this is the box for you, then why not? You know. Now, is that the latest in LV boxes, or is that more of a vintage or classic LV box?
No, well, this was this
In other words, is it like the newest of new with the newest latches and locks, or is it something from
LV
say
doesn't really
10 years
do
ago?
that. It's not really that sort of thing, Doc.
So they don't make upgrades as frequently. They don't try to keep guys chasing
Well, they kind of
to keep
this
up with
is-
the Joneses.
It's not really a fashion item, Doc. This is a.
No, it's utilitarian. I get it. But generally, these companies will make slight changes so that people say, "Ooh, I think I want to go get a new box because it has this, that,
Well,
and the other."
this was my favorite color. This was the same one that I bought when I had the crowdfunding. Remember, I had the funding before.
Yeah. Archie,
And,
you know, I think was I think last year or something. We passed through Ginza Mall, you know, me and mommy, and they had the Goyard boutique there. So mommy said, let's go inside there to see. They actually had a line. They had.
They got nice boxes as well.
Listen, just for curiosity, Archie, I asked, do you guys have a watch box? She said,
They
yes.
do. Goyard
Yeah, she showed me a box of 4 watches that you can put 4 watches.
Yeah,
you know
they got
what
a
is
4,
the price?
6. That's right. Yeah,
You know what is the price she told me for 4 watches?
It's expensive.
It was 1.2 million yen. This is like 12 grand.
Yeah,
I look in the box. It was beautiful. It had actually orange interior inside. You know what I said? I said, well, do you have with a different color? She looked, she said, no, he's the only one here. I said, so shame, you know. If you had another one, I would probably pick it up. I mean, I don't like orange. You know, the thing is like so fucking expensive. So, I mean, what is another excuse you're going to give, you know?
Yeah, no, but it's funny you say that because the funny thing is that LV box that I've got or the Goyard box, they're very collected. Look, I think it just finishes off your collection. You know, it depends. Nobody can force anybody to buy something that they don't want. You've got to buy things that make you happy. That's what it's about, making yourself happy. You've got to be happy.
Jamie got that Goyard box for
He's
not
got the
4
6,
watches,
he's got
for 6. And he actually
that's actually cheaper than the 4. Did you know that?
Really? Yeah, because he pay 3 grand. That's why I was wondering. Fuck, you pay
I
3
think he
grand
paid a
for
bit
6.
more, but he paid euros, but it's a
yeah,
bit.
in euro. Yeah, 3,000 something euro. Yeah, you're right. Yes, it was in euro, but it wasn't 12 grand. You know, I mean, I was surprised about that,
Yeah.
Archie. I didn't know that actually less is more. Like you're saying now, 4
So
is
are you
more
running a
expensive.
stream after this, sir?
You know what?
Marcelo?
No, I don't. And you know, I know you don't give a shit about JJ today, but the truth is that you know, I mean, even if I do run, I don't getting the viewers. It doesn't matter even if I getting the link. This is the way it is, you know.
Yeah.
This is the truth. So I might do maybe after Lux tonight. Let me
Hey,
see.
no
I
worries,
will.
man. That's okay. No problems at all. You've got to do what makes you happy. Guys, I want you to upvote. Upvote now. And
I notice you're not offering to feed my link to your audience. That's fine.
what link's that? Sorry, what link's this?
No, I don't have one yet. It'll come eventually. I will, you know. But right now there is no link.
No, there you go. That's it.
My
Yeah, we can
channel
always give.
My channel isn't monetized at all. Not yet.
No worries. No, that's okay. And we've got to wrap up the poll that was running there. The poll, very neck and neck poll, actually.
Is that neck and
It was,
neck sort of like United States?
What does AC3 care about most? Money, honey, being your friend. Very, very neck and neck. 79% said money. Thank you so much for the support.
Sounds like sort of a deep state interpretation of the poll. Neck and neck. But we're not going to show you the actual results. Just neck and neck.
Neck and neck. It could have gone either way, you know, this poll. Could have gone
very close.
either way. Guys, I want to thank everybody who came on today. It really does help. And I enjoy these streams. I really do enjoy the streams. Guys, let's go through and thank our people who super chatted today. We had Patel Philippe, Mert 100, Zeppi, Patel Philippe, Ross Rachel Brady Network, Herman Piano Dude, Patel Philippe, Forbin Colossus, Herman Piano Dude, Patel Philippe, Bear Clooney Watchers, Patel Philippe, GD Ocean Everything Bagel, Patel Philippe, Bear Clooney Watchers, Patel Philippe, Nelson Oliveira, Patel Philippe, Mike the Mistake, Patel Philippe, Gun Glutton, Frank V, Gun Glutton, Patel Philippe, Mr. Bark, Patel Philippe, Gun Glutton, Bud the Stud, Patel Philippe, Watch for It, Mr. Bark, Bear Clooney Watchers, Patel Philippe, Gun Glutton, Yankee Doodle, Patel Philippe, Yankee Doodle, Sammy Baldy, Frank V, and Frank V. Guys, that's the show for today. I want to say thank you. Doc, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Eddie.
And quick question I have for you.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorite videos now, the one that Tan sort of, I think, uncovered, the Patek Philippe tribute commercial that you made with you and your son.
Yes.
The question I had is, obviously that's one of the youngest of the sons, but which one? Is it the youngest or the oldest youngest?
Oldest youngest. That's the clarinet player.
That's incredible. So he's 20-something years old now, right?
He's turning 19 in October.
He's 19 years old.
Yes.
That makes me feel a little younger, just a little. Awesome commercial, though. Maybe that can be
I'll run that as our outro, and we will see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for your support.
all snuggle up in each other's arms. Do you mind if I stay by your side? Just looking at you, all the time goes